Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to our Pathfinder campaign, where we are in the Misgivings now. Last week, you guys started off with a rest. There were a couple of dream sequences where Kat saw herself giving some of her storm abilities to her allies to make their weapons stronger as they're fighting off the ghouls. And then a voice told her to remember who she is. Cade also had a dream where they were alone, and they heard a voice speak out to them, almost taunting them, saying that they're not ready to face their pain yet, and that the next time they meet, that they'd better be ready. Cade also successfully saved against the ghoul fever from having been bit on the farm. And then the next morning, Edge decided to have a little fun at everyone's expense by asking Mako to borrow a bucket, which he filled with water and decided to throw on most of you to get you awake and out and to start training, as he kept saying.
Public enemy number one.
Yes. You guys then went around town for a bit trying to gather some information about Foxglove Manor. You found out who built it, some of like the timeline that has occurred in the manor since then, as well as the fact that Aldern Foxglove had recently returned to live there, but he couldn't really hire anybody to work for him at the manor because of all of the stories about the place being haunted. So later on, you after going to the Sage and the garrison to speak with Brodert and Sheriff Hemlock respectively, you all met up at the North Gate in Sandpoint and set off towards the Misgivings. You made about a 3-hour journey over there. And when you arrived, you all noticed like right away the sort of influence that the manor has on the area. The aura of death and evil that emanates from the place was pretty readily apparent. Dino noticed that some ravens that had been perching nearby in what turned out to be the ruins of the servants' quarters had sort of an undead appearance to them. But with that, you guys broke in. Well, not broke in. You used the key to unlock the door. You went in and you found a ballroom first with a haunted piano. Edge managed to get himself swept up in a dance while this was going on. He ended up having some of his strength sapped from the just the whole process of being whirled around the room by a force that none of you could see except for him. In the next couple of rooms, you found another haunted item, which was a giant stuffed manticore that Dino saw sort of like set ablaze and it tried to attack him, but Dino was able to get out of the way. And then in a third room, there was a scarf that was draped over a chair that sort of sprang up and tried to choke Edge. But much like the manticore, Edge was able to sort of shake it off. You explored basically the whole first floor of the manor. You also put a diseased rat out of its misery in sort of a bathroom. But you really haven't found anything of value in terms of loot or any real signs of where Aldern is holed up at the moment. So you have found that there are 3 staircases that lead away from the main floor of the manor. There is the one that is next to the door that is beyond the door that Urslan is standing next to, that leads downwards. There's one across from where she's standing that goes up, and then there's also a curved staircase by the manticore that goes up as well. So we're going to pick up from there, and I'm just going to start playing some music.
So where should I put myself? Because I don't see myself on the map.
What do you mean? You're right next to Ursula.
Just reload the page.
Yeah.
Reloading. Microsoft Edge's worst weakness.
Get Google Chrome.
Google Chrome isn't working.
Then
Get Opera GX. It's what I use.
uninstall it and reinstall
It's
it.
the best one.
Opera will work, or Firefox, anything but Microsoft.
Yeah, Firefox is good too.
I remember when I was in college, there was a brief period where Firefox actually had like a Red Panda live stream
Nice.
on its homepage. It made me so happy. I missed that.
It's not to make all those clips, and I never did it. They're just saved in my thing. Bummer.
It's alright, we'll put them all together eventually. Okay, so yeah, like I said, you guys ended off with Urslan having opened the last two doors, finding the first two staircases that I pinged, and then the other one is over here. So now that you've explored this whole floor, the choice is basically go down or go one of the two staircases that go up. I seem to remember Ursula saying she was more of an up girl last time.
I didn't indeed say that.
I'm gonna take a walk.
That's how she likes her staircases.
Uptown girl.
I was following me. What is Edge doing? Since you're playing Edge and Dream.
Edge is sort of Edge is looking at the stained glass windows right now. To refresh you guys on that, you found that these stained glass windows
On Microsoft Edge, but now it is not.
Oh no. These stained glass windows
So
depict...
I am gonna try to fix my thingy.
Alright, sounds good. The stained glass windows depict 4 creatures, a treant, a rock, a sphinx, and a kraken. These creatures are above sort of looks like a very nicely decorated box. It's covered in runes, and there's smoke billowing out. Initially, you all thought that these creatures were rising out of these smoky boxes, and they were enraged. But upon closer inspection, it seems that they are being drawn into the boxes and they are afraid.
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 That's surprising.
That's what I said.
Oh. Knowing this, what do you guys want to do next? He's gonna try to figure out what the next move is by, I guess, seeing if there's anything that stands out that would indicate to us which was the safest bet.
All right. If you'd like to scout a bit, you can roll pick a staircase and roll perception.
Do we know if anybody else is in the house?
That's why I'm checking. I don't want to just start charging through the house without.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
help Cade
pick
do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick the bottom staircase.
Oh, I see where you are now.
So this one. or the far left?
Far left.
Far left. Okay.
And give you a perception check, I'm assuming.
Yes, please. All right. Kat, which staircase are you picking?
The other
Oh,
one?
terrible.
Well, there's two of them. So I guess, well, Ursulin's next to one of them, so I guess you want the other one?
Yeah, the third one.
The third one. Okay.
That was my best deal.
All right. So the two of you proceed. How far up the stairs?
I would say like a quarter to halfway up. I'm just trying to hear and see if I can tell or hear, smell any animals, any of those little critters that I can talk to. See if I can run into any of those and see if they can tell me what's going on. But I did not do a good job, so I probably heard and saw nothing. And as far as I'm concerned, we'll see.
So upstairs, there doesn't appear to be much going on to either of you. You do, however, kind of as you both sort of inch your way up the steps, you both are hearing like each other like stepping on the stairs, like going up. So at the very least, you've determined that these two staircases lead to positions that are relatively close to one another. As far as what's up there, again, neither one of you really makes out anything that would like jump out as like, hey, we need to deal with this.
I'm gonna come back down to everyone and go, honestly, it seems like we're alone. Maybe like critters, but not anything like sentient or deadly. And I think they link the way Kat and I looked. Not sure. Kay just kind of shrugs at everyone and goes, so this place is creepy. And I don't really have a sense of direction here. So, and just kind of starts thumbing through their journal and goes, it's kind of...
Everything we came across was more or less hiding in plain sight, like a piano, a stuffed trophy, and a scarf.
And Cat doesn't sense
So it makes
anything?
sense why we didn't spot anything immediately.
I'm gonna suggest to everyone that you turn up rhythm on your end in Discord, just to get the full creepiness.
That's never a good sign, and the DM's like, you're gonna want to hear the music for this.
I mean, you
What?
are though. Like this is one of my favorite ones so far.
Like them or not?
No, there's no like jump scares in it or anything. I'm just.
That sounds like lies.
I mean, I'm not lying, but
I actually have
How
rhythm
do I
turned
know
all
I
the way
can
up.
trust
The
you?
circle's green, but I hear nothing.
listen, I'm not gonna be penalized and called a liar just because I've done a good job as an imposter in Among Us. Okay. Yeah.
Wait,
No.
but actually though, I can hear rhythm.
Really.
Same,
Yeah,
actually.
I have it turned all the way up, and it's showing green, like that it's playing something, but it doesn't actually come through, and I'm turning the volume up and down. So I don't know.
You're not hearing a heartbeat right now,
Nope.
because that's what.
Although
hear
now that, okay, that's terrifying.
Come
Yeah.
on, I want to hear it.
That's
Hold
what
on.
rhythm is playing right now. It's part of the music.
Oh wait, I hear it really low.
Yeah, it's really low. I turned rhythm all the way up.
Yeah.
Telltale heartbeat.
Okay, no, I hear it. Okay, that was even creepier. If you were just slowly turning that up on purpose, that made it even more. I'm like, wait, do you hear the heartbeat? And then I was just
I'm
starting
so
to hear
pissed
it.
right now.
Going
My
forward,
bad,
I'm gonna
we're
have to
good.
like adjust the volumes as I'm recording the music because it's just not. They don't all come out the same. Anyway, so yeah, the two staircases going up have been checked. Ursula, did you want to check the one going down, or do you?
Did they go up? I'm
Well-
currently writing an email to my school because I paid the loan that I had to pay, and they still haven't sent me my diploma. But yeah, sorry.
So yeah, they went up about halfway, and we're just like looking and listening for things.
I guess since my thunder was stolen for going first, I'll go downstairs. And it's my own fault for not going first because I was trying to take care of other things.
Wait, where did your token go just now?
I moved it.
To where?
It's right in front of the bottom staircase. What do you mean to where? I'm on the first floor.
Your token literally just disappeared right in front of me.
I'm underneath cats.
Oh. Well, yeah, she checked that staircase. I meant the one that you were standing next to. But if you want to,
Oh yeah, then yeah, I'll check it.
okay,
What do I have to do? Perception?
yeah, just roll perception.
Alright, give me a second. I'm so frustrated. School is too much money. For
Better
anybody
work.
listening
Roll
who's
20, I
contemplating
swear to
college,
God.
don't fucking do it.
Okay. You get about halfway down the stairs, and you hear
Up the stairs or down the stairs?
down.
I'm going down?
Yeah, that's the only staircase that hasn't been checked. I
Oh,
thought that's
okay.
what we were
Well,
doing.
you just said that Kate and I checked the 2 staircases going down.
No, the two you checked were going up.
No.
Oh, okay.
When I said down, I meant the bottom areas of the room.
Got it.
Yeah, because the map's two-dimensional. I apologize.
It's okay. So, Ursula, you go about halfway down the stairs, and you hear more rat-like noises, but there are like a lot of them.
No. Who's afraid of rats in this party? Is it Cat?
Not me.
I don't think anybody is. Cade can talk to them.
Oh, that's what I meant. I might yell for Cade to come and talk to some micey mice.
You said you were going. You might. Are you actually shouting for Cade like that?
No, yeah, I'm actually shouting for you.
So Cade just comes sprinting to the thing. Goes, what? Why are we being loud? I mean, wait. I said there was no one here, but wait, what's happening?
Oh, there's rats. I need you to talk to them.
Cade has mixed feelings and just kind of like at first has this triumphant look of, haha, I am useful. These powers are useful, and I just got asked to talk to rats. So Cade's gonna go ahead and try to talk to rats. And I guess I'm just gonna address them as I'm like quietly calming and be like, hey guys, please don't murder me. I just want to talk. Are you gonna try to eat me if I come through this door? Or come around this bend?
I mean, what? Rats don't usually eat things that are still living.
We're
really
in
they're
a
hungry enough.
thing with a bunch of gas, so
You hear in response hundreds of little voices saying at different times, "You shouldn't be here."
Do I see Cade's face when she's talking to them?
because right now you just saw utter horror. I'm gonna just look at Ursula and grab Ursula's like collar and drag them up the stairs, going, nope, we're going to everyone else. Everyone else, there's hundreds of little voices downstairs saying, no, we should not be here. We should not be here. There are hundreds of them.
Oh, but I got cheese. Does that change their opinion? I yell out, and I want to see if the mice hear me.
Cade just smacks their face and goes, they don't understand. I will. Cade like dips their head around the doorway and just goes, if we have keys, does that mean we're allowed?
Keys, not keys. I wonder-
You simply hear the same thing, just "you shouldn't be here," from so many voices.
Why
Does
not?
That does not. Okay, cool.
I am your rat medium, people. Cade says exasperatedly. If you want me to ask the rats questions, I will. But they don't understand you, and they want us out, and I'm trying to figure out why. Hey guys, buddies. Cade just shivers at the hearing all the like the voices, like hundreds of voices in their head. Just going, why shouldn't we be here?
Because the skin saw man is gonna get you.
Oh, that's creepy.
All right, Kay just says that as they say it to him and goes, "Someone's gonna get us. We're leaving, guys. I'm out." Kay just starts walking.
Downstairs.
Someone's gonna grab me because Kay's just going.
Can
Wait,
I
hold on.
grab the torch? I'm gonna grab this
Kate,
torch.
did you
I'm
tell
stealing.
everybody what you heard, or are you just snoping?
No, she
Kay
told
just
me.
literally. Yeah, Kay just went. Yeah, no, I just said what they said out loud. That literally,
Okay.
the skin saw man's gonna get you. He's gonna get us soon. I'm out, guys.
The what, man?
I don't know. Hundreds of rats just said in my head. The skin saw man's gonna get me. I'm out. Y'all have fun. I'm done. Kate just starts walking towards the stairs and goes, "Fuck, which way's out?" Guys.
Dream
I just called a Cade. Cade.
Dream walks forward and he's just like, "Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna get him first." And he's like digging through his bag and he pulls out a piece of the bread.
Perfection. Yeah, I'm finally rolled 20 again. God damn you. Whatever was going on. Anyway, Cade.
What?
You realize if you leave this house right now and we don't come back, your town's gonna burn and die.
Kate just kind of stops dead in their tracks and goes, I mean, when you put it that...
Is there anyone in town that you know is capable of taking whatever's there?
I get it, okay?
That's going to go, nope, I'm with Kate on this one. What the fuck is a skin saw man?
Okay, we'll go
Like
downstairs.
history or
Alright.
something, or local, or to figure out what a skin saw man might be referring to.
Kate then goes down to the stairs one more time and says, okay, I
follow
get
Kate
we
this
shouldn't
time.
be here, but if we walk through you guys, will you leave us alone?
And yes, you can roll local knowledge to determine if you know what the skin saw man means.
I don't know, do I?
You've heard rumors about a skin saw cult, but nothing about a specific person named a skin saw man.
He might be the leader of the skin saw cult. I say to Cat.
The rats respond. The rats simply say, "Well, it's your funeral."
Alright, I would like to try.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my
I mean, if
fuck,
we
I forgot what it's called. Nature's
Wild-
empathy or something like that. In
Wild
order
empathy.
to get...
Yeah, wild
There we
empathy.
go. My wild empathy.
I'm just, if they turn on us, I'm just saying, Chomper has a bunch of little snacks down there.
Yes, but I'm not having Chomper eat rats of all things. I mean, and hiya! I'm gonna basically yell, alright, can you just give me a straight answer or who the hell this guy is?
I literally said what it was.
Kate just goes, well, from some type of cult leader who may or may not be humanoid, who may or may
I'm
not
using
be
my wild empathy to
magical.
talk to the rats.
Oh, Kate didn't realize that, so Kate like started to answer you. And just, I knew.
Well,
out of
whenever I
character.
use my druid stuff, I usually speak in druidic, which is a language that nobody knows. Good
Yes, but
language.
you're talking to rats, and I'm hearing them answer. So I'm hearing
Yeah.
half your conversation.
Yeah,
Oh, torch.
Kay can hear them answer.
That's why I got confused, and I was like, "Wait, what are you asking?" Oh, they're talking to you.
You hear a lot of chittering and then the voices say, "How can you kill that which you do not know?"
Well, I mean, we've done that enough already.
Alright, for me to respond to that, do I have to roll wild empathy again?
Breathing in this, I swear to God, I hear breathing. The rhythm thing is breathing now.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, guys,
Say it not like
does anyone
that!
hear that? Okay, can we? Okay. Cade's looking around. Cade's looking around because Cade's like, I'm hearing heartbeats. I'm hearing thousands of rats. I'm hearing breathing. Where the fuck is this person? Can I look? Can I? Can I?
Perception?
Yeah, take a
Also
perception
gonna
roll.
try. Guidance!
Oh, Cade knows nothing.
On a sec, Dino has eyeballs.
I know nothing too.
Come on, guidance on perception, don't
We're
fail
all
me
beat
now.
down. Oh,
Guidance
wow.
on perception, you did not fail me now.
So you all look downstairs again. Ursula and Cade just see the big swarm of rats kind of just moving around here and there.
Okay,
D-
I'm going for it.
Dino and Kat get a bit better look at the landing at the bottom of the stairs, as well as some of the layout. This looks like the basement of the manor. There are two doors that you can see from the bottom of the stairs, or but near the bottom of the stairs, as well as several sort of twists and turns where it sort of leads off into other hallways or rooms. You see a large table and another fireplace in the room where the landing is. It's fairly large, the room overall. You see again the huge swarm of rats sort of moving under, around, up on top of the table, climbing up the walls, climbing up where some of the doors are. No sign of any people, though.
In that case, I definitely don't detect any people in there, but definitely rats. Hey, Edge, go in there and see if the rats are friendly.
What's going on there?
I'm just gonna kind of put my hand out to Dino, like one hand finger out, being like, well, they kind of keep neglecting to answer whether or not they're gonna be friendly, and they keep saying this skin sawman is gonna get us.
True, but as far
So
as I know, he's not in that room. And Edge, with all that armor, is definitely the tankiest, or at least the hardest to hit of all of us. So, might as well be him.
can't argue with that. Cade shrugs.
Sacrificing the guy that isn't here.
What you get?
Edge.
Oh, Edge.
Edge makes it to the bottom of the stairs. He looks at the giant mass of rats that stands before him. The rats don't immediately attack, but they are on alert with Edge now in the room.
Are we all going downstairs now?
He gets a closer look at some of the rats, and he turns around and he says, "These rats are diseased too."
With what?
He says they look the same as the one that was in the bathtub.
Oh. Well, at least the bathtub one had more sentience and wanted to be killed. These guys probably don't want to be killed.
The disease, I say we save this room for last.
Yeah, but there's probably someone down there. Fine, we'll go up top, I guess.
Kay just kind of goes, okay, guys, there's a lot of them, and there's a lot of voices in my head saying, don't come here. Just from that alone, please, can we just maybe make sure there isn't anyone else here before descending into the pit of rats? Just because I can talk to them doesn't mean they're gonna listen to me.
Fine.
All right, we'll go upstairs first, and then we'll come back. Then we'll find out what's down there.
Okay. So through which staircase are you going upstairs? Here
Whichever one leads
or
upstairs.
here? Well, they both do. This one here,
I
or
guess the closest one.
so the one right across the hallway. Okay.
Might as well.
Push it out of the way.
All right. So can I get a marching order?
I'll make a perception, I guess.
I guess Urslin's going first. So
Volunteer Edge to go second.
Do I hear any skitter scatter of kind of multiple feet? Where am I?
I'll go last, so I can watch behind us.
Kat is going to go behind Dino.
And Dino is behind Edge, which we already discussed. That Edge is going second.
all right. So Edge.
Why do cats like being tapped or patted?
Dino. Chopper.
Dream is asleep on the couch.
No, Dream follows slowly. I'll move Kate up there once there's actually room. Actually, no, I'll just do this.
Boo and Dream are one.
Yeah. Just for the sake of getting everybody up here. All right, so you listen through the door that is at the top of the stairs, and then kind of the path wraps around a little bit. Sort of same as before. No sign of any creatures moving around, but there's also a fair amount of you're also listening through a door or through a wall, so you're not quite sure, but you don't detect any creatures.
Chopper, we're going to switch spaces just so we can get a little bit closer.
Okay. Sure.
Then I'm going to have him use scent.
All right. Chopper sniffs around. Doesn't detect any creatures.
All right, we're clear.
Do I have to? Is the door unlocked or it's locked?
No, it's unlocked. It's closed, but it's
Alright,
unlocked.
I'm just gonna open it.
All right, so you open the door. So before you is a hallway that connects several different rooms. You see a door right here in front of you. You turn to your right. You see the other set of stairs that goes back down. There are double doors on either side of the hallway here. There's a door at the end of the hallway, another one in this corner, and the path splits off to the left over here.
Hmm. Oh, where does everyone want to go?
I'm going to have Chomper get closer, and he's going to sniff all the doors.
Chomper takes a minute or so to sniff all of the doors. So that's 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 doors. Chomper does not detect any creatures behind any of them.
Alright, so either nothing's there, or we're dealing with more magic bullshit. Edge!
Edge steps forward.
Look at this one.
All right. Edge tries to inspect the door and listen for things on the other side. Edge does not hear any creatures. He is going to detect evil. He turns around and he says that there is some kind of presence in the room, but given the whole nature of the manor, it could simply just be the manor's aura. It's difficult for him to tell specifically what could be in there.
Erzlin walked out other doors.
So you're checking this one?
Yeah, well, the two near me,
Okay.
since they're pretty close.
Okay. Yeah, so you can just make one perception roll for the both of them.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. So this room, you hear a child's voice in your head, and it is the voice is shaking with fear as it's speaking. The voice says, "What's on your face, Mommy?"
It's a trap.
From which door? This one?
This one. This one, you don't hear anything.
Oh, I'm just gonna peek through the door.
Okay. You open the door just a crack. You see a lot of mold covering this room. It is a guest. It's basically like a guest room. There's a bedroom, and the whole room is caked with like a thick and spongy layer of mold. Different colors too. There's some black, some blue, some like dark green. And a few seconds go by, and then you hear the same child's voice again. Same line. What's on your face, Mommy?
I say a lot. My guess would be mold.
All right. So what's everybody doing?
Nothing's in that room over there. Edge, open the door.
Can't really see anything, so she's just gonna follow everybody.
Could have open
Yeah,
this door. All right.
Open the door, Edge.
I'm wedged between
Edge
everyone,
opens-
so again, I'm trying not to panic.
Edge opens the door. This bedroom that he has just opened features a bed that is sized for a child, a chair that is sitting next to a toy box, and a looming stone fireplace that is big enough for a child to get lost in.
I'm sorry, what? Don't repeat yourself. I heard you. Just what?
Yep.
Alright, interesting. Edge. That door.
Kat's gonna take a look at that fireplace.
Okay. Sure.
Which room was that? Sorry, I'm a little.
That one.
Yeah, this one.
Alright, Kat's gonna take a look at that fireplace.
Edge is going to take a listen to that door over there. Let's see here. So
Might as well assist them in hearing the door.
Edge places his hand on the door and moves closer to listen. he doesn't hear anything, but he pulls his hand away and he says, "There's something cold in that room."
Cold. Jade
Well, if
says.
nature's taught me anything, cold is bad. So we're just gonna leave that door like how it is.
So Kat, you take a look at the fireplace, and yeah, it's a really big fireplace, um, bigger than any fireplace that's in a child's bedroom should be.
Gonna just look at suspicion. Oh, wait. Detect magic.
Okay. So you sense in the immediate room area. Well, it's a cone. So which direction are you facing?
Toward the fireplace. I'm like inspecting the fireplace.
Toward the fireplace. Okay. So in the direction of the fireplace, you sense a strong presence of necromancy. It sort of matches what you were detecting when you were outside the house.
Okay.
Do you tell us? Do you tell us?
Do you?
Scary ass fire.
I'm just gonna walk back and say, "There's a child talking about its mommy and what's on its face." And the room
I
is
was saying
covered.
there's a scary ass fireplace in what looks like a child that has lots of necromantic energy.
And
Cage's
the
girls-
door where Edge is, something in the room is cold, and if nature's taught me anything, cold is bad. So
Well,
we're just gonna
what's
stay
in
away
this
from there.
room?
I shall use my perception to tell what's on the room.
I'm pretty sure this is just like we don't need to keep worrying about a big bad guy because like I'm pretty sure he's not here yet.
That's what a big bad evil guy would want you to think.
Cat's like, I'm pretty sure we're dealing with a necromancer.
It's definitely possible.
Just a bit.
Hey, Cat.
Yeah.
What's the difference between an evil sorcerer and a vampire?
What?
One's into necromancy and one's into necromancing.
Cade just gives you a dirty look.
Cat is just like. Cat's trying very hard not to laugh, but she's also just like,
Cade loses it.
I'm still focused on this door.
You watch as Jareem's brain
You know,
breaks
doesn't laugh
at the joke.
Dream laughs.
Yeah, well, his mind
It just
just
gives you a
breaks.
disapproving look.
Yeah, Edge is just. Edge is like, I don't like either of those things.
Yes.
All right, so the door. You listen.
I'm creeped out.
You listen through to the other side of the door, and you hear nothing at all. Not even the inkling of something potentially haunting that room. You don't hear anything.
This
Alright,
room is
Cade just
quiet.
says, fuck it. We're going in. We gotta do something. I'm not standing around here. There's creepy children behind us talking. Does no one ever want to acknowledge that? I don't know. But I'm out.
All right, so
Cat's like, I am terrified, but I want my payday, so I'm gonna keep exploring.
yep, just
Yeah, I hear nothing, so might as well check the door.
just trying to get.
What I mean.
Okay.
That's a nice couch.
So this is a large room that features two padded chairs and a long couch facing a wide alcove lined with more of the stained glass windows. These have a bit different depiction on them. They have a diverse array of animals and plants. So from north to south, you see this one has a large, pale and ghostly scorpion. This one shows a gaunt man that is holding out his arms, and a dozen bats are hanging from him.
Looks like a vampire.
The middle one has a moth with a strange skull-like pattern on its wings. This one is a tangle of dull green plants with bell-shaped flowers. And finally, the last one is a young maiden sitting near a well in a forest. And there is a spider that is the size of a dog descending. And there's a string of webbing above her.
Nope.
Don't trust the plant.
Is that the Miss Muppet right there? Who's sat on top of it? I'm just gonna sit on the couch and look at the glass windows.
Okay. Do you have any points in Arcana?
I have 1 rank in it.
All right. So go ahead and make a check.
I know nothing,
You don't know anything.
but I can speculate.
You can certainly speculate.
I'm pretty sure that the gaunt man with the bat is a vampire. I don't know if the scorpion has to do with anything, or the.
Cade's immediately drawn to that one.
All right, so Cade makes their way through.
I'm gonna give her
Especially
guidance.
after the dream I was
and I'm gonna
having.
ask her to inspect the windows.
Yeah, Kate was already making their way to inspect one of those windows already on their own, specifically the one with the man with the bats hanging off of them, because, well, after that dream, it was mind fucked. You said Arcana for that?
Yep. Arcana to learn the nature of the windows.
Alright, so 17.
17. You don't know much more than Ursula does, unfortunately. You feel like there must be a reason for why these images are here, like that they must be tied together somehow. You just don't know how they're tied together.
Alright, now, is seeing this image, this one in particular, striking any memories for me, particularly?
Go ahead and roll perception to take a closer look.
Guidance.
Perception. I'm not rolling good, guys. I'm
It's
sorry.
11. You're fine.
Nothing jumps out at you.
Wait, I'm curious. Can I make a nature check for the plant one to see if I recognize it?
Sure.
I also want to go over and recognize the plant because I don't trust the fucking plant.
Yeah, go ahead. You can both roll nature.
Guidance.
I don't have a point in that. Can I still do it? Oh, he has.
Yeah, let's
no,
go.
you can't roll nature.
I'm so used to playing a nature-based character. I'm sorry.
So the Dino can identify the tangle of plants as being belladonna.
Interesting. What's belladonna?
Oh shit. Can I
Actually, so
have you
much right now. Belladonna.
did you say
is
that
a
out
poison.
loud? In character?
Yes. What's belladonna? Belladonna. That sounds familiar.
Belladonna is a poison.
What is it? As he has the image of it right in front of him.
Like I know it's a plant with flowers, but what is it?
Yes, you.
So out of character, what is belladonna? I guess.
So was that be a nature roll to be able to tell like what it does?
Yeah. So belladonna is.
I mean, I can tell you from my personal thing.
Have to roll again.
Belladonna, they used to put that in eyes to make your pupils look huge, like make you look young. But it was actually kind of poisonous.
It's a poisonous plant, and it also it is more might be more commonly called deadly nightshade. And it is
Wait, more commonly be called what?
deadly nightshade.
Ah, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, it's related to
shit.
tomatoes.
and it can be used as a component for certain spells.
Okay. I want to speculate, but are you gonna make me make another Arcana check for it now that we know what that one is?
This
What's
isn't
going
really like
on?
a try again thing with the Arcana checks, but so you're free to just speculate at your own peril here.
Okay, so if Belladonna is poison and Scorpion Tail is also poison, I don't know what you would need a vampire for. And the spiders can be poisonous. But I'm not sure why the maiden is there.
Can't the maiden just enjoy something without being attacked by the spider? But the answer is no.
No, I think the spider plays a key into it.
Clearly.
The only people who haven't made
And
an Arcana
I'm
check
just gonna
are
point to the plant. I said, yes, I know what that is. Belladonna, poisonous. I don't know why it's there, but I told you, I knew from the very start, I don't trust that fucking plant. I'm gonna expect the spider.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check to see.
Guidance?
Yeah, and
With nature.
Dream and Edge don't have any point. Dream and Edge don't have any points in it, so they can't. Okay.
There we go.
That's good enough. So,
Cat, after hearing my speculation.
Cat,
and you know what? I'm gonna do a nature check too.
Okay.
Get out, nature me. You not know how this works.
Well, technically, she did out nature you, even with the same amount of points.
So you take a close look at all of the. I'm gonna move you into the room just to. You take a look at all of the imagery before you. You think it over, and you're much like Cade. You're thinking, you know, how are these all connected to each other? And then you sort of pick out the individual things in each window, and sort of compare it to your own knowledge of spells and different schools of magic. So you realize that scorpion venom, vampire's breath, the tongues of deathwing moths, the belladonna, and the heart of a maiden slain by poison are all spell components for necromancy magic.
So,
joke plays even further.
So these are all part of necromancy magic. So, I don't know what to tell you, Ursula. I think this dude wants you to be his forever bride if you catch my drift.
Oh, but I don't want to be forever. Nothing's sweeter than death.
I can think of a few things.
Okay. Okay, just
Great.
like
Ursula is suicidal now.
I've never been suicidal, but I am waiting for the day where I'm 82 and I could just peacefully die in my sleep.
That's a mood.
Kate just kind of looks over and goes, I don't know how old I'm going to be when I die.
Cat just looks at her and Cat looks at them and says, to be fair, nobody quite knows how old they're going to be when they die. That's kind of the magic of it all.
Kate kind of like grins at them and points at the fangs and goes, I don't know what this does to my life.
But to be fair, you could also die tomorrow. We don't know.
And we might die today if we don't figure out what the hell this place is about. So,
necromancy.
Onward.
Everything is necromancy.
Alright, then let's find the necromancer. Edge, get over here.
Edge follows, and he says, you know, you're very demanding.
Someone's gotta be, very...
Cat
front.
does first,
Take that joke
Cat bursts out laughing. Like...
You want Edge to actually check the door?
Quite comfortable.
Go, Edge.
Alright.
Where is he going? I mean, I'm gonna take the rest of us and go through here, I guess.
Oh, cold door. Cold. Bad.
Edge listens to that door.
I was not there.
Doesn't hear anything, so he opens the door very slightly and finds another staircase leading upwards.
I'm going through the room that I pinged. This one.
All right.
Damn it, Ursula.
I was focusing on the "Mommy, what's on your face?" before.
Oh, that wasn't that door.
Probably bold.
Add.
Yeah, that wasn't that door. That was this door. But
That would
yeah.
be the one up top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was right there.
Doesn't make it any less creepy.
That was before. I've never heard them talking about how this room is bad, so I'm just going through it. Chopper McChopperson, I could see your name through the thing.
So in this room, you see another stone fireplace in the corner. There are paintings that are hanging on both the northern and southern walls. Each one is covered by, almost completely covered by a thick layer of dusty cobwebs.
And am I able to clear off the cobwebs, or are they like permanent?
You're able to clear them if you want.
Okay.
Do you want, though?
I mean, I want to, because
Okay.
like the windows, the paintings could tell us something.
All right. So which wall do you start on?
I guess the one I'm closest to. This one.
Okay, so the southern wall. You see there are 5 paintings. You wipe away the cobwebs. There are little nameplates under each of the paintings. You wipe away the webs on the first 2, and you see Traver Foxglove and Sorelli Foxglove. The third one is Aldern as a young boy, and the next 2 are little girls, presumably his sisters. The nameplates are Sindeli and Ziva. To the north, you go ahead and wipe those away. You see Vorel Foxglove, and then 2 women. One is Cassandra Foxglove, and a younger looking woman named Lori. You see Vorel's painting. He's a tall middle-aged man. He has long dark hair, clean shaven. His clothes are very noble looking. They're dark blue. Cassandra is depicted as being stern-faced. She's a brunette with little wisps of gray in her short hair, and she also wears blue, but she wears a flowing dress.
She's pretty.
The other ones on the other wall, Traver is much like Vorel. He's very tall and thin, but he has a little thin little mustache and an even narrower face than Vorel. Sorelli is a young woman with long red hair and sort of an impish smile.
So is Traver Vorel's son? Since they look alike, or is it the other way around?
Yes, no, Traver I believe is Vorel's son, given the family tree, I think. I'm almost positive that Traver is Vorel's son.
Okay. Because he's not on the other side, he's on this side, that's what I was asking.
As you finish...
Keep breathing for rhythm.
Okay, so yeah, the family tree here. Vorel and Cassandra were married. Let's see here. Okay, Traver is his great nephew, and then Traver is Aldern's father.
Okay. So there's the family there. Okay.
Yeah, it's all of the family that has, they've made paintings of, basically. There may or may not be more.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you finish wiping away the webs from the last painting, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay, I usually pass those, but who knows? I might fail. I failed.
So you don't notice that the room has become very cold very quickly. The room suddenly explodes into rot and fungal decay all around you, all around the walls, the ceiling, even the floor. It starts to creep up around you. Make a fortitude saving throw, please. All right, and you.
That's a waste of a 20.
I think not. I mean, you don't know what I know, but I think not. So.
Okay. I mean, but like, why does it come out now?
This might be when you needed it most, dude.
So as you see the mold sort of rushing towards your feet, sort of to almost engulf you, you steel yourself against it, and then you manage to leap back out of the room through the doorway. And the mold does not extend beyond the doorway.
Can I go back in once the mold is done growing, or would that engulf me again?
Right now it
Would that be a
doesn't.
perception check?
Yeah, you go ahead and make a perception check to see what's going on.
Oh,
So right now the mold continues to expand in the room. You don't have any indication of when it's going to stop.
Okay. Oh, I guess I'll wait until people what just happened. I'll go back into the other room and be like, yeah, so I almost died.
So we were just
I'm sorry,
talking
you
about
almost
dying.
what?
I almost got engulfed by a mold. Yeah. Like really, really fast moving mold. Oh, and there's some portraits in there that are pretty cool, actually. And
Can I
shows...
use-
Trying to remember the names.
Can...
Do you know hear what's going?
Did
Did you hear all that?
It doesn't seem like Ursulin's making any attempt to be quiet, and the doors are open in the room that they're all in.
She
so...
also said that she came running to tell us.
Yeah.
No, I just backed out of the room, and then I was like, I'm just gonna go over here and wait for it.
Okay, so I'm just
I
gonna.
didn't run. I
I'm
ran
gonna tell
out
her how to get over
to
here.
get engulfed.
Alright, well then Kat ran out to be like, what?
Ursula run into a room again?
No.
Mhm.
So
I walked into the room.
Dino, as you walk by there,
The door was open.
Yeah, the doors remain open to the mold-filled room. You actually see that one of the portraits has fallen to the floor.
Do I see that too since I'm facing Dino now, or no?
Yeah, you could make out that one of them has fallen to the floor. Yeah. It fell face up.
Are you kidding me?
And you can see that the fungus has sort of already caked itself around the whole like outer border of the portrait, and it's beginning to extend onto the portrait itself.
Save the portrait.
God damn it, guys! I said not to open that door.
I'm just gonna rush in and try and pick up the portrait before it's engulfed.
Okay, you rush in, and the moment you set foot on the floor in the room, the entire room reverts to normal.
What?
All the fungus.
Kate says that audibly.
Like,
all the fungus
goes. I look at Dino and I go, I fixed it.
All the fungus goes away. Make a perception check real quick. So your eyes dart around to all the different portraits that you had wiped off, and you see as the room is reverting, you see that some of the portraits changed in the moment that the mold came forth. A lot of the people who are depicted here, for example, Aldern's portrait, you look at him and you see a ghoul. Sorelli, you see like as her portrait reverts back, you see her arms and legs and back kind of like twist back into place. Traver had like a long cut on his throat with blood spilling out of it. That seems to be going back to normal. And yeah, after only a few seconds pass, all the portraits revert to what they looked like when you first wiped them off. Slowly but sure. Sorry, you guys were both talking at the same time.
Sorry.
The portrait that I went to go pick up, do I get to see what that one looks like or no? Or look like before it reverted back to normal?
The appearance of Voril didn't change at all. It was merely that the fungus basically erupted out of his portrait. Like, that was the source. So the fungus, like, goes away, and you see Voril as he was when you first wiped it off. You notice that almost immediately, although very slowly, the cobwebs that were on these portraits very slowly start to reform.
And just to make sure I'm not going crazy, I want everyone to see this shit. I'd be like, can you guys come here?
Cade comes in quickly.
Edge abandons the door that he's looking at and comes, and by the time he makes it in there, all the mold is gone. And he sees you holding the one portrait with the cobwebs very slowly creeping back up.
And I hang the portrait back up. I'm telling you, once you wipe off all the cobwebs, some shit is gonna happen. Does anyone believe me?
Are you trying to stop the cobwebs or something, or?
I mean, on the portrait I'm holding, yeah.
Okay, so you start wiping away the cobwebs that are forming.
She's gonna wipe them off after she said, "I'm just gonna step back outside."
Nothing happens.
Is it because there's cobwebs on all the photos?
Possibly.
Does someone want to like witness this with me so I'm not crazy?
Cade is. Cade's.
Oh, I witnessed some crazy shit.
Witness.
So
You can stand out there and witness it.
Oh, Kat's totally going to watch Ursula lose her shit.
So I wiped the cobwebs off of the 401. I guess while Cade's making her way in, I'll work on the ones that are on this wall.
Okay.
I was going to recommend Edge to step out of the room.
Yeah, Edge
Unless
backs
Ed
up.
wants to help.
Hey, you too.
Dream comes through and he sees what you're doing and he's like, "You didn't even eat any bread. Why are you going crazy?"
Just come here and help me.
Hey, out of the room.
Pretty much as quickly as you're wiping off the cobwebs from one portrait, they continue to kind of grow back on the ones before it.
I guess it won't happen again.
Ursula, remember, this is necromantic magic. It might just be something. It might be an illusion.
You might be right, but it was creepy.
It's necromancy. Necromancy isn't meant to be huggy-duggy.
So I'm just gonna grab her and just tow her out.
Well, it's not worth taking what I'm doing, so you can tow Kate all you want.
Kate's just stumbling backwards.
Harrison's very very pissed off that it's not working. I'm gonna be like, well, it's not cold in here anymore, so I will go to this room.
So you're gonna go beyond. All right.
Yeah, because no one's willing to help me, so I'm just gonna go beyond plus ultra.
I'm so glad.
The furniture in this bedroom, while dusty and looking very unkempt, does not exhibit any major signs of water or mold damage. There is one exception, which is a dark stain on the desk near the northern window.
So I got a what?
The furniture in the bedroom is dusty and unkempt, but it does not show any signs of water, any major signs of water or mold damage. The only exception is a dark stain on the desk, which is up here next to the window to the north.
I guess we can. Can I inspect it?
Sure.
Oh, stop. I pressed the right button instead.
All right, so you're inspecting the desk. All right, so you go ahead and you open the drawer in the desk. You
No
see.
one's following me while I'm traversing and getting haunted.
Yeah, is anybody following Ursula in the room?
Well,
or-
I'm following Ursula because, like I said, I'm enjoying watching her lose her shit.
All right, anyone else?
I was trying to, but Dino literally dragged me away, so I'm wherever Dino dragged me.
Yeah, you're right behind him on the
You
map.
stay right there.
But would you like to, like, I don't want to stop you from...
I would. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna try to follow and try to convince Dino that it's okay and we should go.
Where do you want to be? Like here, next to Ursuline, or behind her? Or
Fuck.
Yeah.
next?
Hey.
Next to...
Yes, next.
I know.
It's okay.
Next to.
It happens to me too.
Oh.
That's all, folks.
All right. Cade, make a perception check, please.
Fine.
Hey.
What do you see outside?
All right. So, Ursuline, you are looking through the desk. You see on top of the desk is a piece of wood that is a few inches long. It looks pretty splintered, but it also looks kind of sharp. Cade, when you look at the desk, you look at it, you're like, oh, it's just a desk, like nothing to worry about here. You turn your attention for a moment, and then you look back, and you see a silver handled dagger on the desk that wasn't there when you looked the first time.
I'm gonna look at everyone and go, okay. Dagger wasn't there. Dagger there now? Is that dagger just there for me? And I kind of trail off as I say that, and I go to reach for it.
Piece of wood.
They don't see a dagger. Only you see a dagger.
Well, I see it, so I'm gonna grab it.
Make a will saving throw.
Why would you grab a dagger when it's a piece of wood? It looks like, from the way he explained it, it looks like a thing you shoved through a vampire's heart. And you're a Dampier. Are you dumb?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You look at the dagger, and for a very fleeting moment, you are overwhelmed with the conviction that you've just killed the person you love most.
Well, fuck.
But as you hold the dagger, your mind clarifies for a moment, and you realize, no, that didn't happen. And you put it back down on the desk, and now you see, just like everybody else, the splintered piece of wood.
So Cade's gonna go, okay. That was trippy as fuck. I didn't murder any of you, right? No? No,
You
everyone's
I
still
was
here?
still in one piece as far as I know.
Everyone looks okay that's around you.
Cade just kind of backs away from the wood piece and goes, so what the fuck did I just see, and what the fuck is wrong with that piece of wood?
Sorry, the music was almost running out. I had to cue up some more.
I'm gonna detect magic on that piece of wood to see what type of to see if I can figure out like what spell is on it. Obviously, it's magical,
Mhm.
but
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, so again, it is a strong aura of necromancy around the whole desk. There seems to have been some sort of incident here that would have sort of placed that aura.
Some bad juju went down here, yo.
Yeah, and it's a bit surprising to you because where you see a piece of wood, Cade saw a dagger, so you would thought, originally, oh, there's got to be some transmutation here, but no, nothing like that hits from your aura.
Alright, so everything's filled with necromantic energy. It seems like something bad happened here. I don't know what, but I'm getting the creeps. Something just feels icky, I guess. Like, it just, I don't know how to describe what necromancy feels like, but it's not a good feeling, y'all.
I mean,
Illusion
does
that
Kate tell us what she
we saw
felt?
that we didn't.
Did Kate tell us what she felt or no?
No,
Yes.
Kate just said that if we were okay, and that was trippy. I don't think, did you tell us?
Yeah. So when I was doing that, I asked you guys if any of you saw a knife, and then when you guys said no, and then I was like, so everyone see that is a piece of wood again, and everyone said yes, and Cade went, oh, that's trippy as fuck.
Oh,
So I would
okay.
assume that you like followed. I didn't explicitly go, oh, I saw this, but I asked you all if
Got
you
it,
saw.
okay.
Well, I guess that's over. I say we keep moving.
Hmm.
Cade just kind of shrugs at that and goes, okay.
Edge,
Cat knows
back to the
better.
door.
Cat's like, look, I don't want to be alone, so I'm gonna follow you, but I think we need to get out of here. Something's not right.
Cade goes, well, we fought worse. We fought demons. It's just, I don't like fighting things I can't see.
We go to the there's an upstairs, right?
Yeah, Edge found a staircase that leads upwards. There are, let's see, how many rooms have you? There's still a few rooms that nobody's gone into yet, but I mean, obviously you don't have to. You can go up the stairs. But just letting you know.
Hmm.
Should I move all of you out of this room, at least?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're Cade's just like slowly like reversing, and just kind of say, so we all want to move forward, but every time we try to move forward, we end up into a creepier room than we were last time. Anyone have a more clear execution plan here? Because Cade just kind of frustrated, like he just rattles the journal at everyone. Goes, this was useless.
Hmm.
Well, the only way to go from here, Kate, is forward.
Cat's like, look, I already gave you all my thoughts. Do with that what you will.
It is a haunted place, so it makes sense why you're getting creepy vibes. Anyway, Edge to the door. Alright, we got a staircase over here, so let's keep her going.
Hmm. Well, I mean, we're passing two doors. We might as well open them. I mean, this door was nothing much besides.
You checked.
No, I checked this door because that's what I heard stuff coming from. But I only peeked in the door and saw mold and someone whispering. But you know what? I want to go in.
Okay, so the doors are already open, or it should be.
It was, but
I have your fear of doors.
I never actually opened it.
That's
yeah, right? That's
it's the only one I know that there's not. Shut up. Alright, I guess I'll step in as everyone's going by.
Alright, Dream.
I'm a child. Mom, can you not? I'm closing your door. Okay, good night.
Dream follows, and he just says, "Oh yeah, Those are some nice colors in that mold.
I was just gonna go. Don't smoke it.
So the mold in this room, it looks gross and it smells gross. But as you step through it, it doesn't act as the mold in the room with all the portraits. It's not like maliciously trying to attack you.
Oh, cool. Is there anything of importance here? Should I make a check?
Yeah, you can roll perception. Dream will as well, since he's looking at it. All right, so you hear the child's voice getting louder, still asking what's on your face. Dream does not hear it.
Dream would be like, "Is there anything on my face?"
He moves forward. Dream says, "No, there's nothing on your face."
Someone keeps asking me, as if I'm their mother, what's on my face? Because she did say, "Mommy, what's on your face?" Right? They did, right? The child, you said.
Yeah, it says, "What's on your face, mommy?" is what it keeps saying, and it gets louder as the further you walk into the room.
I'm just slightly confused. Is there anything of value in this room, or is it just mold?
Kind of just looks like mold.
I'm kind of confused. He keeps asking me what's on my face. Does anyone have a mirror?
Kay just holds up the pot that they have in their bag.
That's like we're in a giant mansion. I'm sure there's a mirror somewhere. Also,
Wait,
there's
is there a
nothing
mirror
on your
in this room?
face.
Is there a mirror in the room I'm in?
There is no mirror in this room.
Well, I yell back to Cat. There is no mirror in this room, and someone keeps asking me what's on my face, so give me a fucking mirror.
You want to address who's talking to you and asking you what's on your face? Because none of us asked you.
Well, why don't you come in here and listen to it yourself?
Kay just kind of goes, okay, and comes in.
And the whole thing's only happened because he's one person.
Dream says, "I don't hear this voice. Where's it coming from?"
Right. Reluctantly and under her breath, she whispers to Dream, "I think it's coming from my head." And I will stealth that so no one else can hear it.
All right, so go ahead. Dream takes a step towards the fireplace, and he is going to listen for it, since you keep saying that there's a voice. He still doesn't hear it.
Is Cade coming with that pot? Or like, what is he doing?
Yeah, Cade's walked over and is literally holding the pot right in front of your face. Whether or not it's shiny enough for you to see, that's up to the gods.
So you
The
hold
gods
up
of pots.
You hold up this pot in front of Ursulin's face. There isn't anything on her face. You look.
Oh.
Yep.
I don't see anything on my face in the pot.
You look at Jareem though, and he starts reaching for his face, as if there's some sort of itching sensation on his face.
I'm just gonna ask him if he's all right.
He sort of pauses for a couple moments, and as he's about to start like really digging in and like scratching his face, he looks at his hand and he says, "This isn't real," and he steps away.
Stop breaking the fourth wall, Dream.
Okay, so if it's not real, should we leave?
I mean,
Oh.
it triggered the haunted effect, I'm assuming, so... Nothing else there.
Why did Jareen get it and not me? I'm jealous. As I walk out.
Alright. Now, to get back on track.
Wait, there's more
Edge.
doors.
You check the doors later. Edge. Let's go.
Nothing. I'm gonna open this door as he's going.
All right, so you open the door, and this is another. It's another bathroom. To describe what's going on in here, let's see here. Much like the one downstairs, there is an iron tub that sits in the middle of the room. This time, you look around just really quickly, and it's pretty noticeable. The floorboards that are around the tub are sagging a bit from the weight of it.
No, and I close the door. I know what that is. I've seen enough movies to know what that's gonna do.
Movie in this world.
For anyone's information,
Moving
Dave's gonna turn. Erlen's gonna turn around and say, "No one walk into that room. The floor is gonna fucking fall through your feet."
Kay just kind of looks and goes, okay, we're making progress. We're eliminating where we're going. All right.
Cap's gonna go, okay, so we know
We're
that
going this way. Dream.
way.
Edge.
Yeah.
Keep her going.
All right.
Edge. I'm gonna go through this door here.
Okay.
God fucking damn it.
I'm right behind you.
So you have found the what looks like it could have been the master bedroom. This once fine chamber, though, has been destroyed. The bed is smashed. The mattress is torn apart. The walls are gouged as if someone had taken a knife to them. Any chairs that were there are hacked apart. Paintings on the walls have been torn to pieces. There's one exception. There is a portrait hanging on the northwest wall that looks like it was untouched. However, it's turned around, facing backwards.
I kind of want to see who it is.
I guess it's Albert.
Erlen's gonna turn to Dino and be like, "Hey Dino, should I do this?" And this is touching the portrait.
I'm gonna assume
it.
no.
Cap's like, do it,
Here,
do
you do
it, do
It's only
it.
fair that we share this experience. Come do it with me.
Cap's like, okay.
All right, so Cat goes in
Cat
with.
Nair's gonna turn face turned around.
I am gonna detect magic first.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Alright, she's detecting magic on it before we touch it.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So much in the same fashion, you detect necromancy. You do detect a hint of something on the portrait itself. By the time your detect magic spell passes 3 rounds.
Question.
Yeah.
He sits on the portrait itself. Is the portrait in a frame?
Yep.
Yes.
It's framed.
Okay.
It's just facing
Is
backwards.
it the frame or the portrait itself then? That is the question.
Sorry, what was it again?
Is her detect magic picking up on the frame or the portrait itself?
The whole thing.
Like the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we doing it, Kat? Are we turning it around?
Yes, but don't touch the actual portrait, just the frame.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
Erlen does as instructed. Or we both turn it around.
Alright. 1, 2, 3.
So you turn it around. The portrait shows the image of a beautiful dark-haired Varisian woman, and she's striking sort of a thoughtful-looking pose. Upon seeing this image, Ursuline, you suddenly experience a wave of sadness. It only lasts for a few seconds, and then it kind of just passes, and then you feel fine again. Kat, you suddenly feel dizzy.
I don't feel so good.
Make a will saving throw.
Okay. Do, do, do. There it is.
Ooh.
Me and Sim made the same noise. Ooh.
I was about to say, we all passed the save so
He
far.
doesn't fall if that's what I think is gonna. I'm gonna catch Cat.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. It's above a 10. I might have passed.
Not unless it's. Well, the DCs come in ranges of 5 increments, so it's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, let's
So-
see.
You might have passed.
And now the DCs for these things are not always in those increments. There are mostly different numbers, but they're not that spaced out. So, Kat, the dizzy spell passes, and then suddenly you're filled with an overwhelming hatred of women. Make an attack roll against Ursuline.
Hold up.
So the exact opposite of
Shit.
what she is now. It's amazing.
Oh no, that's me.
Oh,
You-
could I actually have a question?
Sure.
And it's related. Because you say I'm attacking Ursuline, but if I have an overwhelming hatred of women, why am I not attacking myself for being a woman?
That is a valid question.
Because
And I could stop her. if
You
chose
see Ursuline first.
That's not
I
how
will
the
accept that
mechanics of this
answer.
read. So yeah,
I will
you can
the
make
answer
either
that
you can make either a weapon attack or a spell attack against her.
Maximum spell.
Man, there's no way for me to make a just basic attack, is there?
that. No, you.
No,
you're
Oh wait, no.
you are
There it is.
no.
Yeah,
You are,
I just tried.
no, you are compelled to draw a weapon and try to kill
Oh,
her.
because I was gonna try to just punch her. All right, so I'm gonna brass knuckle it.
And this is yes.
Yeah, so that's a miss.
Really.
No, because you told me I couldn't do a melee, so I had to use a
I'm
weapon.
just be like, what are you doing? What the fuck?
Roll
I
again.
don't know, but I hate you.
Okay, Cade just kind of like
I'm just gonna rush in and
Make another attack.
stop Cat.
Cade just flares
Well, this is
Cat.
going so fast, so like that also misses.
All right.
I'm dodging all these
Hey,
punches,
Cat.
and then it's one more. I'm guessing.
Yes,
Or is
she
it
gets
more?
one more.
Wait.
Dino, you can roll combat maneuver to try and grab her and pull her out of the room.
They all missed. Haha.
Okay, so yeah, so as the third swing misses, Dino grabs Kat and pulls her out of the room. As you finish your follow through on the swing, the feeling of hatred that you have for Ursuline or really women in general just leaves you, and
And I look at Cat really confused. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
you are
I
feeling like
don't
yourself
know.
again.
I just had like an I was dizzy, and then all of a sudden, I just hated anything with a vagina.
How did you know that's a stupid question. I'm not gonna ask that. That's okay. I
At
still
this,
love
I'm just
simple
going to
vaginas.
like as I have her grab, I'm just gonna knock on top of her head. Are we done with the rooms, or can we move forward?
Yes, we can move forward.
Just
Oh.
give me a
At
minute.
least it wasn't me this time, huh? Sucks to be you.
Can
Go
I
ahead.
have a minute just to process what just happened?
Yeah, we can reestablish a marching order here, so you can have your moment. So who's
Yeah, or rather, Kat's asking for a moment just to be like,
yeah.
I need to just catch my breath.
I'm just gonna pat Cat's shoulder and be like, if it counts for anything, I don't take it personally. I can be quite an asshole. And I walk away.
Kat does smile at that.
All right. So as before, I'm gonna volunteer Edge to go first.
Yeah, but like, what if Edge doesn't want to go first? What if I want to go first?
Do you want to go first?
I don't know. I guess I'll go behind Edge.
All right. So
Alright, guess I'm third.
Cat's going to go. Can I go like next to Chomper?
Edge, get your ass back here.
well,
Oh,
no, I'm moving you to the next floor.
Oh,
Alright.
Like, I mean, I'll technically
I
be
let
behind
Edge
Chomper,
just make a fucking break
so it's
for
something
it.
I have to unlock a door.
but can I kind of
So-
be like next to Chomper, like so
Sure.
I'm using him to like help keep my balance?
Dino, where
Chopper
are you?
will allow it.
Are you're behind
I'll
Ursula?
go
Dino?
third, and
Okay.
Chopper go fourth.
All right. So yeah, this it's a very narrow staircase. So Cat, you're gonna be like directly behind Chomper, sort of like using.
That's fine. I'm using his tail as like a ballast.
Yeah. I'll move Dream once there's a little more room. But he's gonna be at the back. So you come upstairs, and this looks to be the attic of the manor. And I actually have different music for this, so give me 1 second.
Oh, it's not Telltale Heart anymore?
No, it might still be that.
Ow! You fucking dick. Got you, me.
Heartbeat.
Stop cough. I just heard someone clear their throat in rhythm. Unless it's like a ghostly.
Yeah, it's the heartbeat.
I hear a heartbeat.
It's the
I
heartbeat
hear a heartbeat, yeah.
with more sounds. So yeah, you ascend to the attic. You pass by this door that Dino is standing next to right now. Right there. Edge is standing next to another door here. There's doors all over the attic, really. You
Door behind Dino.
anyone who wants to make a perception check upon coming up here, feel free to do so.
You're
I'm gonna do so with guidance, and Chopper's gonna use scent. Guidance perception. Fuck.
Not even guidance could save you.
It's like shudders that it sounds like.
The Chomper, I don't see anything. Use perception and scent at the same time.
Out of all of these, yeah, even Chomper doesn't hear it. Let me roll for Edge as well. Dream doesn't get a roll because he's not up there yet. He's behind Cade. So, Cat, you are the only one who hears from your position the unmistakable sound of a sobbing woman coming from east of you.
Okay. Guys, I think someone's crying. Hello?
Why do we get
Here's
on the
another haunted house trick. Ignore it.
Someone, but this place is already creepy. There might be someone in trouble.
Be in a place like this. Other than Albert.
I mean, with how stalkerish he is with Ursula, he might have another woman like trapped up here.
Oh, fine. Edge! Go check it out.
Can we stop hazing Edge, please?
Yeah, why are you abusing an NPC at this point?
Someone's gotta have to.
Because that's Dino's shtick, is me explaining something and then Dino yelling at somebody to do something about it.
Yeah, that is kind of what Dino does, and we all just kind of listen. So
Yeah, it's that natural charisma of his.
Yeah,
it's worked for him so far. I don't blame him for continuing.
that natural 12 charisma with 3 charisma casters in the party.
To be fair, yeah, Kate just doesn't have the security to take the lead, though.
Ask people to do what they are specialized to do. Edge, in this case, is built to be the tank, so he needs to go forward.
Edge proceeds
Okay.
slowly. some of the doors in here are not closed properly, so he like gently pushes some of them open part way. He finds that these three rooms here are all actually four. This one too. They're all storerooms. They are stacked with sheets and linens, old furniture, boxes, crates, other bits. Given how dusty everything is and how much in disrepair the rooms up here look in general, Edge doesn't think there's really anything of value, so he just proceeds.
Cat is going to check that.
Can you open the doors so we could see in them?
Yeah, sorry.
The storeroom.
Yeah, let me do that.
Yeah, Cat doesn't believe there's nothing of value because a paladin doesn't know what value is, so she's gonna also check.
In this room.
I mean, to be fair, Edge does value waking up early and training.
I mean, I'm gonna check for like
what does it
cash
look like
items.
is in them? Like the storerooms, what it looks like is in them. Also, there's a room behind us that we didn't check.
I'm sure it's fine.
As I said, hold on, I gotta. Oh, come on, don't fail me now.
Is it failing you now?
I was trying to maybe like generate some items that could be in there. Let's see here.
The crying is really concerning. And the shutter sounds like, you know when you have like old window shutters that shake?
Hold up, I need to turn this up because I only hear the heartbeat.
I don't even hear the heartbeat anymore.
Yeah, you should also hear like someone crying, someone like banging on like a door of some sort. Things like that. All right, so between all of the, well, this room has nothing in it at all. The other three, between those rooms, you find a few small gems. I'll put those in the chat. You find a bag full of iron nails. You find a wicker basket. You find just a random bottle of honey. A flint and steel. A rack that is full of firewood. You find.
Okay, I thought the woman crying was my dog whining. That's why I didn't hear.
Oh no. The last thing you find is it kind of looks like the board that would go to like a game, but no pieces or anything else, just the board.
Is the board made out of precious metals, or is it just like a cardboard board?
No, it's like a
is it one of those one of those like fancy ass chessboards, or
no, it's like a simple like checkerboard. Probably not worth anything.
Okay.
I mean, can I appraise the gems if Kat tells me she found gems?
Kat will tell you.
That was so begrudging. Go ahead, roll
guidance.
Roll appraise.
15.
Each of these gems are worth small amounts. Probably the three of them combined are worth maybe 50 gold.
I relay that information to Kat.
Kat's gonna go here. You could take them for your dowry.
Oh wow, thanks. So now I have these gems. Because I'm keeping them so I can sell them. Because you gave them to the wrong person. Can I delete the Foxglove Manor key, or do I still need that?
Delete.
Well, I
Are
mean,
you just gonna yeet the key into oblivion? Like, am I just gonna have a key thrown in my head?
yeah, I
I
was gonna
thought
say. I
that we
mean,
did
you
anyway.
still have it. It doesn't just disappear because you used it to open the door.
Oh, okay. I have it propped up on 2 boxes.
Okay, that shutter sound is creepy as fuck.
Right?
How much does it weigh?
I have
Like,
the
yeah, quite
thing
small,
at
really smaller
maximum,
thing.
and I still can't quite hear it, but it is what it is. Keep her going, folks.
How much do they
Edge.
weigh all together?
How much do they weigh? They're a pound each, so 3 pounds.
Just to put them all together.
Okay. Edge is going to check the door right next to him. Okay. He pushes the door open slowly. He sees that the ceiling of the room has sort of a steep angle. The ceiling gets lower as you go in this
Oh, I
direction.
don't have that potion from Hide Undead anymore because I drank it when we were outside.
Yeah, that's over.
House starts to shake.
The only furnishings in the room are a dresser and a cot. Edge turns around and says, "This room's clear."
Holy shit!
What
I
room is
hear
it?
the heart. Jesus fuck, no.
Yeah.
I just hear like children
This
playing.
room? No, I just
No.
hear a scream and then shutter banging.
No, it's the heart.
I heard the
thing
shutter
goes
thing.
in and out, and it's it's well done because out of nowhere you think you're hearing it, and by the time you focus enough on it, it switch sounds.
God fucking-
Yeah,
I will
it's
say I am home alone right now with just a dog, and I am creeped the fuck out.
the heartbeat isn't as constant on this one as it was in the last one. Okay, so yeah, Edge looks in the room. Like I said, it's just a cot and a dresser. There's no other furnishings, and the ceiling slopes pretty sharply to the
I'm just gonna
southeast.
quickly tell to the party to keep moving.
Your mother, right?
Edge checks the door to the right, unless someone else wants to do it.
Yeah, Kate's gonna Kate, yep.
Kate is going to get a heaping of guidance spell.
All right, so let me
Let my
move.
cat in because it's meowing at the door.
Let me move people along.
Unless there's meowing in the audio that I just can't tell.
Here, I'm gonna put Cade in front of Chopper for the moment, just to reflect that they're looking at the door.
There you go, my ghost.
All right, so go ahead and roll perception.
Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible.
Can I also
Okay.
roll perception?
Yeah, you're adjacent to the door. You
15
can-
ain't bad.
Yeah, 15 is not bad. So you.
How about 29?
Okay, so
Fuck!
Cade listens. Cade tries to listen closely to the other side of the door. Doesn't hear anything. Urslan, you're certain that there's no creature moving around in that room.
I mean, if there's no creature moving around, then we should definitely go in.
All right, so
That worked so well before.
one of you pushes the door open.
Not it.
There is a desk and a chair sitting in the middle of this. There's a draft in the room. To the west, these things here are chimneys that are rising up. There are two more stained glass windows to the east. The one to the north depicts a dark-haired woman with pale skin, big green eyes, and a black and red gown. Both hands, she wields a jagged-looking iron staff. The southern window, the lower half looks like it's been broken at one time and then patched up with canvas. What remains of the upper half depicts a handsome man dressed in regal clothing and a crown made of ivory and jade. There are small scorch marks that are on the wood near this window, the broken part at the bottom. Near the desk, there is a battered and ruined telescope that is lying on its side. and there is a large trapdoor in the roof that has been tied shut by several lengths of rope.
Is the woman one that you described, is that the same woman in the portrait downstairs?
You don't know.
What, does it look the same?
It actually does not.
Okay, never mind then.
Her skin tone is different. It's noticeably lighter.
Is there a check to see if they tie into anything here?
History?
Probably, right?
Yes, this is gonna be a history check.
Oh, I don't have a point in history. Fuck.
Yeah, you need to be trained in history to roll this one.
Oh, I did not do that yet. Damn.
I can.
Knowledge wizard.
Cade walks in.
Okay, god damn it, you didn't wait for guidance, you fool!
Cade knows nothing, even with guidance. It's fine.
Oh wow, the 8 would have become a 9. Cade still wouldn't know shit. These
Is she
I was
dealing well with
lost.
history? Is Kay dealing well with history?
probably. Let me check the NPC the NPC sheets. Edge doesn't have it.
All I know is once we go back to the stage, if we can't figure anything out, I'm gonna perfectly describe these two portraits to the sage
Dream
and
doesn't
see if
have
he
it
knows
either.
anything. Sage knows
If
all.
you're going to tell the sage stuff, it might be useful to have a journal.
Someone has a journal in the party.
Yeah, hey, depict, draw.
What? Okay. Cade's attempting to draw.
The person is trying the Dino tactic. Hey, I know you have the thing, so do it.
Yep, I'm doing it.
Dream
And then
Dream walks in the room, passing by the table. He looks at the windows. He's like, shame about the one that broke. And that telescope.
telescope? Can I look through the telescope, or is it broken?
Yeah, I had said that it's battered and ruined, and it's lying on its side, next to the desk.
Guessing Mindy won't save it.
Is there anything in the desk, or is it just like a piece of wood on top of two pieces of wood with no drawers?
It's that. This is just an observatory. It didn't look to be any kind of like workroom or workspace. Dino, are you staying in the hallway?
Might as well.
All right, so you're gonna sit tight there. Edge is gonna stay where he is.
Fuck off, heartbeat.
Dino, make a perception check.
If guidance.
Is everyone in this room?
Dino and Edge are staying in the hallway for now. And Chopper.
Go! Yes!
I'm supposed to see this? Because I can see that.
That's strange.
I got a 32.
Yeah.
What do I see?
You aren't supposed to see that. That's weird.
No, I just looked at my I closed out my sheet because I was looking at something, and then all of a sudden I saw that. I'm not gonna say what it is, but.
Oh, I see what happened here. Hold on.
I think I also see what you see. I just haven't said anything, so I assumed I wasn't supposed to see it.
I still see it.
It's fine.
I do too. There we go. I don't see anything now.
Is there anything else in this room, or is it just the desk, the windows, and the...
They forgot to put a dynamic lighting line for this wall. So that's been fixed.
Okay.
Hold on, let me go in order here. So, Dino, you notice a strong smell of burning flesh coming from inside the room where everybody is.
Move.
You say, guys, get out. Ow.
God, fix me. I can't move.
Ice. Out.
Ow. Why?
Cade just looks around and looking for where Dino is talking from, and grabs Kat and Ursuline on
I can't
the way
move.
out and yells at Dream.
But like, why? There's nothing here.
Last time I
Like, what?
smelled this familiar scent, I got stabbed by a trophy scorpion. That's why. Ow.
What smell?
Burning flesh. That's what it smells like. Now, out.
Oh wait, come here. Tell me where you saw it.
Immediately.
Maybe it leads to treasure.
Dream comes out of the room like, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Can I do perception to
Trust
see
me,
if
I
I
know
smell
these
it?
things.
Yeah, you can.
Do I?
You don't.
There's nothing here, Dino. There's no smell. And I'll.
Ursula, at least
I
you haven't noticed, one at a time, only one person can actually be affected by a room's trap. But trust me, something's in there. Get out.
Not us. It means that once you. Why don't you come in here?
At
I'll stay standing in front of the door, like a step back, so that he has to come and grab me.
What the fuck? Why? No, Ursuline, why? Why?
Because he's lying. There's no scent of anything in here.
He's not lying.
sure, and the mold came to get you.
Well, that's because I cleaned off all the portraits.
Sure. Cat, out.
Okay. Cat does not need to be told twice.
Dino's just a pussy, Ursula says as she walks out.
Sure, that I don't want to walk into a room where I can sense something in a haunted mansion. See
I'm
my
kind of,
ass.
I'm kind of with Dino on this one. I say as I'm like leaving the room.
So Edge gets to the end of the hallway and sees the doors to his left and right. He turns back and says to Kat, "You heard someone crying, right?
Yeah.
Which door do you think it is?"
Whichever way east is?
I'm pretty sure east is this way.
Yeah, no, I'm like, oh,
Well, you knew it was
I
east
think we
from
just
the
head east.
stairs.
so then I need, can I do another perception check?
Sure.
Guidance!
It's like, I don't know, I just kind of hear it everywhere now. Speaking
I
of
say
which,
just try the left door and then the right. It's easier that way.
That is Dino's way, after all. When in doubt,
Hey, we
left.
all know the Dino way is the right way.
Yeah, well, I want to go left.
Edge.
See, we all agree.
Edge opens the door to the left.
What is there, Edge? Tell me. Your big
Well-
fat body's in the way.
Edge sees a number of bookshelves lining the walls of the room. They're interspersed with curious objects such as skulls that have been fitted with little stubs of candles, various tribal fetishes, decorative scroll cases. Near the southern wall, there's an empty bird cage beside a small desk and a fine leather chair. And there are statues and sculptures that are grinning from all corners of the room.
Yeah. It's a family show,
Okay, but,
really?
I feel like there's something of value in there.
Tribal fetishes?
Well, no,
that's what they're called!
yeah, a tribal fetish is like an icon or something related to.
I'm gonna look at Edge and be like, okay, so if there's like all these oddities of like items and books, then there might be something of value. So let's go.
Edge steps in and then sort of invites anyone else to go inside and look around. He decides that he's just going to stand guard by the door in case something comes from behind.
I guess it would be perception to see anything of value, right?
Sure, yeah.
Wow. That's a 10 plus a 10. Even.
Alright, so I'll do another one of these things. Let's see here.
I already have gems.
Okay, so among some of the various items in here. You find a bunch of sort of like salvage items. You find like a riding saddle that's just laying around in here. There's a bag that is full of chalk. You find a bag that has sling bullets in it. A couple more gems.
Ooh, I'm gonna pocket all of them. I will be encumbered if it means I will be rich.
All right, so these gems.
I mean, you're about to inherit all of this.
Yeah, well, what if I kill him first and before the marriage? That means I don't inherit shit.
Well, that means you wait after the marriage, then you become a witch widow. Duh.
Oh, I'm gonna add that to my list.
So those are the gems. Those weigh 5 pounds. Are you
All
taking?
together?
Yeah, you taking anything besides the gems, or?
Well, what else is there to take?
Well, like I said, there's like a bag of chalk. There's another bag that has sling bullets.
Sling bullets. Does anyone have a sling?
I think Dino has a sling.
I'm gonna
Sling,
tell
but
him.
I'm probably not
gonna
gonna
tell
use
him
it.
that that's in here if he wants to take it. How many bullets does it have? Because I'll just tell him how many it has if he wants to come in and get it.
20.
I tell him that it has 20 bullets.
Well, the thing is, my sling is back at the tavern because I don't really use
Well,
it.
you could still take these bullets and sell them. Is there anything else?
Yeah,
there are a bunch of.
Yeah, fuck it. Toss me the bullets, will you?
I tossed the bullets through the door.
There are a bunch of small casks of oil.
Oil, take it.
There's a
Why
tank.
can't I take
There's a
oil?
tankard that's made out of clay. There is a
Oil
box.
is good.
A box with candles in it. That's really it in terms of anything that might hold some value.
Oil,
Why do we need the oil?
very useful.
I tossed the oil to Dino
Okay.
carefully because I don't want it to break.
All right. So you find 6 containers of oil. All in total, they weigh 2 pounds. Like they're pretty small containers. Is anybody else entering this room, or are the rest of you staying in the hallway? I just want to.
I'm staying in the hallway.
Okay. Yeah.
They learned their lessons.
I just wanted to know for the purposes of the map. That's all.
Uh-huh.
No,
I guess we
seriously.
could open the next door. Can Dino move back with Chompin
Trap.
so I could exit?
Sure.
Thank you.
This is as far as I can go.
I'll be the volunteer for death, and I'll open the next door.
All right. The next door is locked.
Haha! I am of use.
So yeah, disable device check.
Aw, shit. Oh, wait, hold on. I can shoot the lock.
Wait, does
That
the key
is
not
what I
work?
can do.
I'm gonna give her guidance.
No, I don't even think that would work. Because even with guidance, it's 19, and if an 18 fails, it's probably higher than
Works.
19.
Yeah, 19.
Is it Jedi, Gunslinger? Which one is it?
It's like utility shot, right?
Like, no, like, I know I was too late for a disabled device. Like, I was hoping to get guidance off for the
so-
utility shot.
Gunslinger makes an attack roll against a lock with a first range increment of a firearm.
Okay, so yeah, the DC for this is gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same DC. You just have to beat that with your attack roll.
So what's my attack roll? Just my gun?
Yeah,
Right.
just roll attack with your gun.
Please, for the love of God. Oh no, but that damage though.
Yes. However, because you are firing your gun at this lock from very close range, your gun misfires.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it to everyone. I was like, can you all move out of my way? And I'm gonna back up and try again.
Cade quickly obliges.
All right, Edge.
I just need to be like right here, right? Or can I be like
well-
back here?
You should probably
Tunnel,
be. Yeah, you should
back
probably
out.
be there. That way you have an actual angle
Okay.
at it. Edge is gonna back up and get out of your way. So you clear the misfire, and you are just
I
outside of.
wasn't thinking.
You're just outside of 10 feet from the lock now, so now you can attempt without
Oh, it's lower.
Okay, well, your gun doesn't misfire this time, but yeah, you again fail to shoot the lock off. Your shot hits the door frame, missing the lock completely.
I feel immense pressure to do a good deed. I guess we could. Let me just try the key. Imagine if that worked.
The key to the front door
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Yeah.
All right, Edge,
Yeah, go bust
get over
the door
here.
down, Edge.
Do this the old-fashioned way.
All right, so you and Edge are both going to make strength checks to try and break down the door.
Well, I was thinking is that we both like I go for
aid
one
one
door
another?
hinge and he goes for the other.
The door hinges are on the same side. What is wrong with you?
I mean, either way, it's a strength check. So
Like, do that.
yeah, the two of you fail to break through the door.
Alright, let me try again. I say as I tell him to move out of the way.
Hey, you got 2 chances.
Can
You need
I
one
try
more.
disable device first?
I
Yeah,
mean, you
after
can.
this.
I also failed.
Urslan got 2 tries. We get 2 tries.
Ursulin, again, you shoot the lock, but the lock doesn't break.
Oh. Okay, so if I have to shoot it with the same DC to unlock it, you do realize what you need. You need higher than a 23.
Yep.
We
But
gonna try.
I'm gonna try to unlock this thing.
no,
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
be-
try again.
I'm just gonna
no,
Let's
have
do
a now.
this. I'm gonna give
no, no, no. All right, okay. After a solid like 3 or 4 minutes of all of you trying to break into this room, Ursulin finally picks the lock.
You could just say that Cat tried, then Urslan tried, then Cat tried, then Urslan tried.
Yeah,
Then Dino was
Ursulin fired her gun a
was
few
trying
times
to-
in
Urslan was
frustration.
trying to- What was
Well, if
the
there's something
DC?
behind that door, I'm pretty sure they know we're coming now.
Well, yeah.
doesn't matter.
But you said they were screaming, so.
That is true.
So, as the door opens, this room is very cold and damp. Near the eastern wall stands an old armoire. The ceiling slopes down to only 4 feet high in the northeast, leaving little room for a small window. There's a full-size mirror in a dark wooden frame of coiling roses, leaning against the bricks that are angled toward the tiny window. You see... Let's see what I'm trying to read the details here.
We all know that cold room is equals bad.
It's usually necromantic energy, so. But cold room can also just be cold.
Even then, cold room is bad.
In front of the mirror
There's a mirror.
is a creature that is on the ground, going through a fit of self-loathing.
Is that what I heard? Screaming?
Can I put 2 and 2 together?
Sure, do what you want.
Okay, so she's in front of the mirror, crying hysterically, right? Self-loathing, crying,
Yep.
doesn't like looking at. Can I just shoot the mirror?
You're within 5 feet of it, I
Honestly?
think.
I'm
Might
within
not be a
10
good
feet.
idea.
You are.
I could even hit it with the butt of my gun if need be.
If you'd like to do that, you can do that.
Hit it with the butt of my gun.
Okay. Roll strength.
Haha. I am not very strong.
All right. So the impact of your large rifle hitting this mirror is enough to break it. The woman who is on the floor next to the mirror stands up. She unleashes a piercing and baleful shriek that cuts right through all of you.
Arslan, wrong move.
And then she cries out, Aldern, I can smell your fear. You'll be in my arms soon. And
Aldern's not here.
She immediately tries to push past all of you and get out of the doorway.
Wait, what? No, whoa. Cade tries to cast her and go, whoa, slow down.
Cade, not a good idea.
Cade just then immediately tries to let go and then grabs again and goes, wait, why not? As she runs past.
Something tells me she's not exactly human if you catch my drift. At least not anymore.
Where's Cade's token under? Oh, it's underneath Cat. That's why.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So, does anybody try to prevent her from getting as far as Cade? Because I know Cade was trying to access out there.
I'm going to try to like call out to her. Like, wait.
She looks scary, so I'm just gonna step aside.
Cat's gonna call out. Like,
me
wait.
and Chomper aren't gonna stop her either.
Okay, she walks past. Edge. Edge thinks about trying to stop her, but sees that the two of you have let her go, and he says, I assume you want me to let her go.
That would be ideal. I mean, we could follow her.
Edge.
Cat is trying to stop her just to see if she's okay. Like, not like.
I'm just gonna move tokens to
physically trying to stop her, but like just calling after her. Like, wait.
She ignores you as she moves past. Dream steps back.
Is Cade stopping her?
So she gets to Cade. And then, Allie, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to tell me what you wanted to do again.
Yeah, Cade had reached out and grabbed her and just say, wait, hold on.
Roll combat maneuver.
Can do.
Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, she feels your hand touch her shoulder, and she just easily, as if you weren't even there, just brushes you off and keeps walking.
I peek my head out and I say, maybe we should follow her.
Cade just kind of goes,
wait.
I flare her to see if that actually affects her at all. Okay. After that.
All right.
I'm assuming Cat's in front of me.
Yeah, Cat immediately started running after her.
I'm gonna be right behind Urslan.
Dream's there.
That is a 24 on the saving throw. So she just keeps on moving.
She is a very...
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down.
Oh no. I got to keep on moving. Where's she going?
She goes
after
down.
her.
She goes down the stairs.
I follow. Wait, nobody take me down.
Everybody's following her.
I'm going to. I'm letting her get like a bit more of a distance before
No, I'm just saying out loud, like everyone's following her.
Okay. Yeah,
No, he was just giving distance so he can move all our characters.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Precisely.
I think Cat's in front of me.
Yeah, because Cat started following her as soon as she pushed past her.
Alright, so we'll say it's about here, and then Edge. Okay. So she just continues to move. She doesn't go through the door that you came up from. She just moves through and goes down the curved staircase.
Oh, this is new. This is a development.
Ending up on the first floor, like before.
I'm gonna be behind cats. We're in the same word again.
You can rearrange yourselves however you see fit. I'm just bulk moving tokens here. She gets to this door, and she opens it,
that's where the rats are.
and she heads downstairs.
I guess we're still following her.
If you want to.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think we should.
Cat is totally still following.
Alright, she gets to...
At this point in time, I'm going to look at everyone and go, okay, does no one think this is not going to trigger something? Because at this point, I'm like literally like trying to stop myself from casting a higher level spell while looking at everyone.
I think you should stop. I think that this is important to follow her.
Cade just mumbles and says
you're not
nothing.
actually there. You're gonna be... Hold on. She is going this way.
Oh, do we have to fend off from the rats first? Oh my goodness.
The rats, Kate, make a charisma check.
Charisma. Boop.
So as you come down the stairs, you think quickly and you utilize your empathy to sort of calm the rats and prevent them from attacking. And they do recognize your voice, and they let you pass.
Rats approve.
Just sweat like running down my face, and I look at everyone and go, "This isn't gonna always work this way. They like us today. Keep going."
We can always come back after we finish chasing down this third person. Where'd she go?
She proceeds through the next door.
Is Cat still in front of me, or am I just chasing?
Yeah, Cat's still running after her. Hold on, Cat. Where am I?
I'm always leaving a space between me and the person. Down over here.
I'm supposed to be on this map because I don't see anything.
You are. You're right here.
Oh, god damn it. Time to reload.
Whatever. Dino and Trump are behind me, but I guess they're mesmerized by the rats.
Everyone following. She continues to proceed through some more doors. This room that you get to here, this looks to be a workshop of sorts. You watch though as there was a pretty sturdy looking lock on this door, but as you catch up to her for a bit, she begins to just scratch and claw at the door and try to just break it down.
This door?
Yeah.
No, Oddard's not worth it, man. He's kind of a creep.
She makes a few attempts, and the sort of accumulation of her strikes against the door eventually does force it open.
Ooh, she's strong.
And yes,
Oh,
so
cat. That's a pushing cat.
this room looks to have once been some sort of arcane workshop, although it now lies in ruin. There's a row of soggy-looking books sitting on the northern end of a workbench along the western wall. At the other end of the workbench, what looks like 3 iron bird cages sit, each containing a dead, diseased rat. To the east, there are 2 more stained glass windows. The one to the north depicts a thin man with gaunt features drinking a foul-looking brew of green fluid, while the southern one shows the same man but in an advanced state of decay, as if he had been dead for several weeks. His arms are raised, and his head is thrown back in triumph, and his rotting body turns to smoke and spirals into a 7-sided box.
Yeah, we need to check those windows when we come back. I say as we run past them. We need to check everything we ran past when we come back after this. Is all I say.
Come back after
that's
this.
a lot.
Eh?
And Roll20 is refusing to load. God fucking damn it.
All right. So, as you follow this woman through the room, Kat, make a perception check.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Can I help with her perception?
Sure.
And be like, no, see, what you're really trying to do is this, and then I can't do anything either.
All right,
I don't know if
so
I help her perception at all.
neither of you notice a strange occurrence that is coming from the stained glass windows.
Can everyone who runs through make a perception check to see if they notice it?
Well, the effect is going to go off here. Kat, make a will save.
Oh, fun. Okay.
As this is happening, you receive a vision.
I don't think that's going to be good enough, knowing how these things are.
You receive a vision about what the stained glass windows might mean.
Okay.
You get a sudden urge to read the books that are on the workbench. But then it passes, and you're able to refocus on chasing this sobbing woman through the depths of the manor.
Right. So, did I, so what was, so you said I have a feeling that I know what the stained glass windows are about?
There we go.
Did I manage to interpret that feeling, or did it just pass, and I don't know what happened?
Roll perception again.
If she's guidance, you're near her. Oh, well, never mind.
Got to be next to her, and
Oh, so can I help her then?
yeah, you can aid another because you've seen the windows, so you can.
Then can I give guidance to
Let me know that I helped her enough.
All right, so yeah, you did. This imagery depicts Vorel Foxglove potentially completing his transformation into a lich.
Laurel? So it's not Aldrin.
No, Audrey's the one that has a crush on you. Vorel is like his grandfather or father or something, right?
Yeah, an ancestor. Yeah.
Is lichdom genetic?
No.
Okay, good.
So that's what Albert was doing here. He was trying to become a lich, or at least
Wait,
figure it
question.
out.
Okay, so question. How much alike do Verl and Albert look?
Aldern.
Albert.
Aldern?
I was the one that said Albert, but it was by accident.
Similar
I
enough.
thought that was the same, I'm sorry.
Similar enough to know that they're family. Not exactly though.
Okay.
More visions come to you as this is going on. You think about some of the various stages that someone would go through to become a lich, including researching and gathering components and building a phylactery, and finally someone drinking a potion and doubling over in pain as their body rots away. This sort of leaves you feeling like that now all of these stained glass windows are connected in one sort of true purpose. That that these are all depicting the journey that one man, who you can now say is Vorel Foxglove, his entire sort of life's work to turn himself into a lich.
That's insane.
The woman continues to open doors and move.
So Kat's just gonna relate as we're running after this woman.
Deeper.
Kat's just gonna relay to Urslin's like, so I think everything's about Vorl trying to become a lich. Make of that what you will. And I'm gonna continue right after this.
We know she's downstairs. Shall we just hold off and inspect this deeply, or no? Okay.
Nope.
Just go. And I follow through.
Okay.
And I it's like past the phone. I passed the information to Dino about Vorl becoming a lich. And it's up to Dino to pass it through.
And then I'm gonna
Well,
pass it on to
done.
Chomper to tell him that someone was trying to become a lich, and then I'm gonna pass, and then Chomper's gonna pass it on to someone else.
You guys play a game of Gardic phone.
Oh yeah,
like
Chopper can speak now. I
drawing
keep
liches.
forgetting about that.
Sure, you're recording this, Cade.
So, just for the
I am.
just for the sake of
I'm
these,
writing notes.
you move through the doors. You move down a couple of small flights of stairs, and then a larger spiral staircase. And this brings you to, hold on, you're going to be in a wall for a second.
Bashing through a wall.
Oh,
No.
You now find yourself in what appear to be some caverns that are below the manor itself.
Oh.
And again, I have different music for this, so just bear with me for a moment.
Move.
The good news is that we're making things a bit more interesting for the people watching the show. Unfortunately, I don't think this is gonna be very good for us.
No, I don't think it will be.
If you think, vote for who you want to live or die now at 555. Kill them all. Standard rate for text messaging up high.
Well, I have to say, Cade is proud of themselves for not just spamming spells that they can't get back. They tried to flare a few people, and that was it. And I'm very, very proud of myself for being able to be present in these battles.
Look at you go.
And I'm going to say that the NPC players are worth
I'm
double the
gonna-
votes.
Go take my meds because I have to downstairs to do that, but I'll be following everyone else until then.
All right. So you all descend from this spiral staircase. You now find yourselves in a limestone cavern. The walls are dripping with moisture, and there are swaths of black and dark blue mold growing in spiraling, tangled patterns on the floor, and on the ceiling, and on the walls. There are rubble and broken bones cluttering the floor, and sort of a rhythmic sound, like the breathing of some immense creature echoing through the cave from 3 tunnels, one to the north and 2 to the west. Of the 2 western tunnels, the southernmost of them seems to be a relatively new creation.
Alright, so I'm gonna have Chomper try to sniff out where the weird lady went. And then we'll go from there.
All right. So is it like deathly still, or are there animals still? Like the rats and rodents and what have you?
Make a perception check.
Guidance.
Hold on 1 second.
While she's doing that, can Chomper do the same thing, trying to follow her tracks?
Okay. I have to rewind a bit on one thing, but I'm going to wait till Leah gets back because it involves her. Okay, so Cade, you hear the footsteps of the woman still moving away from your position as she continues to make her way towards what you presume is where Aldern is, given that that's who she called out to. It's dark in this cavern. There's very little light around you. You, of course, have vision that helps with that. But right now, all you hear are the footsteps of the woman moving away from you.
All right. I kind of shrug at everyone and I say, "So I'm not really of any help, but I can't hear anything else besides her leaving."
I'm gonna roll.
Then let's hurry up and find her.
I also hear nothing.
Okay. So again, there are a few different tunnels and caverns you can walk through. I'd like to wait for Leah to come back though, because the thing that I forgot to do is kind of important. So if you guys want,
No worries.
If you guys want, like roleplay amongst yourselves, figure out what direction you're going to go in, whatever you feel like doing, or
I don't
two.
know where she went. I don't see her. I don't hear her.
This is where Chomper comes in. Chomper, smell her out, boy. Do the thing.
By this point, she is beyond 30 feet away.
Yeah, but Chomper, I want Chomper to smell the floor to see if she left any tracks.
Okay, that's gonna be a survival check.
And Chomper will receiving the best guide of the ants. Oh, Chomper. Yes.
The guidance.
Guidance.
She went this way.
Nice, that way. Let's move.
Okay.
But wait, hold on. What? Do we know where these tunnels lead? Like, this is...
Yeah, to her. Let's move.
All right. Yeah. All
Damn it, Chomper, work with me here.
Since you picked out the direction, I do really need to wait for Lee to get back now. But it's good that you guys know where you want to go.
Alright. So, I guess we'll have, non-character chat for a couple of...
Yeah, if you want,
If you've been hearing me, curse, I'm belting.
You could just, shoot the shit for a little bit. Aren't you glad the heartbeat sound is gone?
Oh my god.
That thing was terrifying.
Like, I am home alone and the dog is, like, asleep on the bed, so I'm just like, what?
Yeah, no, I get that.
By the way, once we're done with this place, I will explain how the haunts work. So don't worry about that.
I am so excited for that, actually, because I'm really enjoying this. But also, what I was saying earlier in, like, the room with the paintings, where Lee and I talked over each other by accident, was what the Haunted Mansion stretch room.
Yeah. I remember that. They did a pretty good job of, like, depicting that at the Disney World ride too.
Yeah, it's like, it's like the world is slowly reopening. It's so nice.
Mm-hmm. It's great.
Hey kids, if you're listening, get vaccinated.
Don't do it, kids. It violates your rights.
Don't listen to the Texan, folks.
Yeah, definitely don't.
I don't. I do have an opinion, but I'm not going to express it because we're on stream. But
hey, that's fair.
My opinion is based off how seriousness I really am, and that I will never tell.
I will say
fair.
I will say that I have not gotten the vaccine. That's the only insight. Oh, you're back. So I actually forgot to do something as you guys were moving through this cavern. Ursulin, as you, right before you set foot onto the spiral staircase that heads down, you suddenly have a vision of Aldern.
Albert.
He looks sweaty, filthy, wild-eyed, digging away at the stone floor of the room with a pickaxe. With each... Oh my god, I can't believe they wrote it like this. With each swing, he grunts out 2 words. For you. And you know that Aldern is talking about you. As the vision ends, Aldern breaks through into the next room. And you see a horde of ghouls rise up to pull him into the darkness below. And then the ghouls turn their eyes towards you. Make a will saving throw.
As he's like grunting with the pickaxe, I can imagine him hip thrusting.
That's gross.
So,
it's Albert we're talking about. Of course he's gross.
Ursulin, you see the ghouls swarm you and grab you, and they begin to tear and bite at you. Everyone else sees you just like thrashing about in the air as if you're just being shaken by like a mob of people. And suddenly, everyone sees that on any bits of your flesh that are exposed, like your hands, like your neck area, face, there are these deep red claw and bite wounds that suddenly appear. Go ahead, make 2 fortitude saves.
Ooh, 20.
Okay, those are both successes. You take 9 points of damage. And you do not catch ghoul fever. So now everyone is downstairs, and so what you missed is the woman just continued to move through these caverns. I'll describe the room again just for you. So you're in a limestone cavern. The walls are dripping wet. There's black and blue mold growing all over the place in spiral, tangled patterns. You see some rubble on the ground, some broken bones. You hear like a sound that's occurring in rhythm, like the breathing of some immense creature echoing through the cave. There are 3 different tunnels. There's one straight to the north, one directly ahead of you, and another one that kind of leads to the southwest.
Where did the woman go?
Chomper was able to track her footsteps. She went straight ahead. So this way.
Oh.
That way.
And also the tunnel to the south looks like it was created only recently. But yeah, that's all you missed. We were kind of just bullshitting the rest of the time that you were away.
Alright.
I think you made very vital roleplay. Thank you very much.
But by the way, on the damage roll for the haunt, all of my dice rolls were either a 1 or a 5.
Oh my.
On a 66
But I'm
roll.
not gonna
That is
lie. That's a pretty good guy.
3 5s and 3 1s.
Got yourself a full house with that.
Yeah.
I got 2 6s.
Yep, you did. All right, so I presume that you're all following
That
the
way.
tracks. All right.
Yes.
So, you proceed forward. Okay. Readjust the camera here. Well, camera for the stream, that is. So, as you move forward, the tunnel right about where the edge of my arrow is here, it begins to open up in a pretty nondescript looking cave. There's not much notable here. However, you get the sense that there might be a presence that the woman completely ignored. Go ahead and roll perception. Whoever is taking point
Will likely be me. So I will roll that perception with guidance. That is as soon as my roll 20 wants to load. And then a bottom boom, bottom. Yes.
I still did better than you.
Very nice.
Congratulations.
Very nice. Okay. Give me 1 sec. I just have to make a couple of rolls here.
How's the hiccups? So drinking bubbly seltzer and a pastrami sandwich and bread and soda make me hiccup.
Oh yeah,
Can imagine. Yeah.
obviously.
Like that happens to other people too.
Yeah, it happens to me.
All right. So, both of you, Dino and Ursuline, you look about the opening area of this cave now as it widens, and both of you feel like something isn't right. There's something here. And sure enough, there are 3 ghouls. And they see you. Go ahead and move yourselves a little further in here. Do this. I'll have Chomper coming in behind. Edge will go next, and then whatever the marching order from there can be, whatever you guys want it to be. Those of you in the back.
I mean, I can still go behind Edge because I need at least 10 feet to make my shot. Wait, is it 10 feet or is it less?
You need to be outside of 10 feet. So.
Yeah.
So upon you spotting them, and the ghouls watch as you retreat back behind Edge. They know they've been spotted now, and they move forward to try and clog up the points of entry here. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Crap.
Eh.
Hey!
Christ, these are some of the worst initiative rolls I've ever had for monsters.
One of Dino's best initiative rolls.
Even the guy with a 0 initiative rolled better than the monsters. And yet
That's honestly impressive.
the guy with a +7 only barely beat them. Alright, so Ursulin goes before Edge. Wow, okay, so all of you go before all of them, and Dino is first.
Yeah. It's time.
It's time to begin, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm imagining dragons quickly.
And
I'm imagining.
see it?
All right.
We're getting there.
So the dynamic lighting in here is going to be a bit inaccurate because it's either all or nothing with the daylight on the map. So actually, let me see. I'm gonna experiment with something real quick before you go, Dino. I just want to try something here. Now, okay, so
Go ahead.
all right, so you shouldn't be able to see anything, and you can't. Now I'm going to make sure. Let's see. Okay, Dream can see a little bit. Cade can see a bit. All right, so yeah, for now this is going to be the correct vision. If you want,
I am totally blind.
if you want, Dino, in the interim, we can say you cast light, just for the purpose of.
But yeah, at the very beginning, I cast my lights on my scimitar.
Yeah, we can say that you would have done that when you got downstairs. You know, knowing that it's dark, you're smart enough to know to do that. So we're gonna put the torch on you.
Okay, now I see.
Yeah, you can see a bit thanks to the light coming
I'm
off.
gonna say I'm gonna get off in like 30 minutes because I'm gonna have to go to sleep early.
We're gonna wrap up after this fight, so
Okay, cool.
you don't have to worry about that. All right.
That shouldn't take too long.
So now that we've gotten the light situation sorted, go ahead, Dino. Take your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Light. And Chopper's gonna move. He's gonna move right there. You know, right there. And then I'm going to cut down this mofo.
All right. Go ahead, make your attack.
In Scimitar Slice! Ooh.
That is a confirmed critical. The school is completely destroyed.
Cut in half.
Yeah, you go.
I was
Yeah, go ahead.
about
Describe
here.
how you do it.
So I'm going to shout, "Holy shit! What's that?" And I put behind the ghoul.
The ghoul will get, yeah, for the sake of it being a crit, yeah, we'll say the ghoul does get distracted.
And then I stab him right in the spine. And I slice down.
Ooh, okay. So, yeah, you kind of leave this ghoul split from probably about the mid-back down, and upper back and above is still, like, together, but the rest is, like, split, with all, like, the guts spilling out onto the floor.
Yes.
All right, so, yeah, Chopper, that was basically already his full movement, unfortunately, so he's probably just going to have to stay posted there.
He's right here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, you got me there. Oh, in that case, if he can't move anymore, I would like Chomper to try to intimidate that ghoul.
Yeah, go for it. So Chopper begins growling menacingly at the ghoul. Okay, so that is 13, so it's 10 plus wisdom plus. That's just short. The ghoul is not afraid of Chomper.
It's about to be. All right, guys, I end my turn.
All right, it's Cade's turn. Um, go ahead and like position yourself a little differently because I noticed you haven't moved your token since I put it down here. So if you wanted to be in a different position, feel free to
Okay,
do that.
cool. So I'm gonna then come up. Oh, wow. I'm gonna come up behind Edge, and if I can squeeze through.
Yeah, you can. It'll be like one like move of like difficult terrain to squeeze through, but it's fine. You can get through.
Cool. So then I'm gonna do that, and I guess as far as I can get would be here then with that.
Yeah, about there. Let me just.
Okay. So then, seeing this ghoul in front of me, I'm going to literally just flare it so it can't necessarily come at me as quickly, and tell Dino, hold on, we're coming.
All right.
Like I'm shouting for him.
Fortitude
And
save.
then I am in turn.
That is a natural 1 on the save.
Hey.
So
Silly. He dies.
no,
blinded
he's
it,
he simply
Flare damage.
He's simply dazzled. Which means he takes a -1 to attack rolls and to any sight-based perception checks. By the way, just a little bit of a tip because the layout in here is a little weird. If you're moving your token and you don't want it to snap to the grid, just hold down Alt before you let go of the token, and it'll just sit it'll sit wherever you release it. Oh, I'm sorry, I accidentally skipped Cat's turn. So Cat, you go.
Okay. I was there. I'm going to move to around where Dino is, and I'm going to use my crossbow to shoot this goblin. I don't know if you saw me flick.
This one over here?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that sucks. Like, it's a crit, but the damage rolls are exactly the same. So...
About the coolness factor.
Yeah, exactly. So... You hit the ghoul with your heavy crossbow just square in the chest. It staggers back a couple of steps and just immediately begins like bleeding pretty heavily. But it still stands.
Okay.
Ursula, that's your
I
cue.
am going to end my turn.
Okay, it's Ursulin's turn.
I guess I'll move forward. Do I see? Is Cade fighting someone down here?
Cade has very recently released a spell in that direction.
Alright, I'm gonna go in that direction then.
Okay. So yes, now the ghoul that is in front of Cade comes into view.
I will shoot at it. I should have line of sight on it. If I perch on my gun on Cade's shoulder.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ, my mouse is being crazy right now.
So yeah, Cade, you feel the barrel of the gun just resting on your shoulder. Ursula,
It doesn't really.
you fire. Oh right, this is against touch AC because guns. I mean, he's flat-footed anyway.
Wait,
Can I
do the deadly aim? Oh wait, no, not deadly aim. No, that's only point blank shot, +1 to hit and damage within 30 feet. So it becomes a 13 and a 12 damage.
Yeah, I mean, sure, it hits either way, but yeah, you can add that extra to it. So yeah, 12 points of damage to the ghoul that is currently dazzled. The bullet impacts just below the collarbone on the left side, and just like the one that Cat shot with her crossbow, it staggers a bit, but it maintains its footing. Bleeding very heavily, looking very hurt, but is still alive.
Darn, I thought I could kill it.
Okay, next is Edge. Edge, I have to remind myself. Okay, he only has 20 feet of movement, so 5, 10. He's just going to sit right about here. Dream will...
If he charges, I think he might be able to make it.
He'd have to squeeze past people. I don't think you can charge if you have to squeeze.
Got me there.
All right, so Dream he also only has 20 feet of movement, so he just gets to just behind Edge. Babu, however, is going to fly towards this ghoul. Using his talons to strike. The first one is a critical, and you watch as Babu takes each of his talons and just plucks the ghoul's eyes out, and the ghoul falls to the ground lifeless. That one is dead, and that one is dead. So it's now this ghoul's turn, the only one left. The ghoul is going to shamble forward, walking over the corpse of its buddy. It is going to make... it can only make one attack. It's going to make a bite attack against Dino.
Crap.
That is a 16 to hit, which does hit. Dino, you take 2 points of damage. Go ahead and roll me a fortitude save.
Right in the hit points.
Not fortitude, not will.
Let's go.
Fortitude.
Yeah, fortitude though, not will.
Fuck. I think they're the same modifier, I think. So, my bad, but...
I still want you to...
My modifiers for will and fortitude are so different.
I'm just saying, like, I made a mistake, but they're both the same modifier. They're both +7.
I know, and I'm saying I still want you to re-roll it. Okay.
Nice. 17.
17, that's a success. So you're not paralyzed. You maintain your ability to move. That's going to end...
Very important ability.
It's going to end the ghoul's turn. Top of the round. Dino, you're up.
Alright, you dead fuckboy. You're gonna regret not running away. You're also gonna learn why you should be very afraid of Chomper.
Ooh, that water drop sound was so loud. On my end.
Chomper! Kill!
Alright, so yeah, Chomper ends the ghoul. As well as this fight.
Bitch! Still, goddamn, that's 2 hit points. It'll take me at least a long rest to get back.
So the last ghoul falls to Chomper's bite. There are, for the moment, no more threats. What would you guys like to do?
Keep following the trail.
Yeah.
Seconded.
All right.
Chomper, which way was it, boy?
Chomper points once again straight ahead.
Not everyone. Keep her going.
You move forward, and as you get to, let's see. You keep things moving. You get to about here. Everyone else following closely behind. Dino, go ahead.
Sure, Chopper uses it the entire time. Because why not?
Okay. Chomper actually, when he gets to about there, he's going to stop in his tracks, and he's going to turn to you, and he's going to attempt to quietly tell you that there are more up ahead.
I'm going to tell you the others, guys, there's more battle stations. And that means Edge is with me, Dream is directly behind me, and then we got the 3 long-range people in the back.
Chomper's call out to you has been heard by everything that is ahead. Chomper steps a bit further forward, and he sees He sees now that the choke point up here is now plugged up by 4 more ghouls.
Oh no.
No matter, we have range people. Everyone except for Edge.
So now I'm going to ask, because I know, myself included, some of us are need to be up early tomorrow. Do we want to do one more encounter, or do we want to call it here?
I am overdue for feeding my father-in-law, so I would prefer to call it here.
I would prefer to call it here too.
Okay. I can kind of count myself in with that crowd. I'm sort of fading. So, yeah. We're gonna end here. We'll pick up next week with this encounter, as well as what lies ahead. There is a strong chance that you guys will meet Aldern next week.
Dear.
If we kill him, we could go through the whole mansion.
It's gonna be fun.
And you'll find out what exactly this woman is trying so hard to get to.
The first ever female simp. I thought I'd never see one in my time.
Oh my god. You know you can't use the word simp on Twitch anymore, man. That's been a thing for a while.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Like,
oh fuck.
Like saying,
editor, edit that out for me, will ya? Cool.
I mean, you're talking to the editor.
Yeah.
Like editor? You mean Tim?
I only clip things. I don't edit things.
Yeah. No, it's actually.
Of all things, why is that censored?
Because it's. I mean, look, I agree that it's dumb, but it is a derogatory word used for people who hate having money, and who decide that they're just gonna throw $500 at a titty streamer just to get them to say their name. So the situation is what it is.
I mean, in my humble opinion, you can't be derogatory to someone who's just being a whiny baby.
Personally, I think it's funny that this was more during like the height of the Among Us craze. I used to watch Sykkuno a lot, and he resorted to, instead of simp, he would say shrimp, and it was just hilarious every time he would be like, "Oh man, these damn shrimps." They're just.
I mean, yeah, that does make me laugh.
Yeah,
shrimps don't deserve that. They are great nutrition.
Yeah, they're delicious. They deserve.
Lobsters instead.
Oh man,
Ooh, I went to Long Beach last night. Had good lobster, man.
Oh, you're making me wish I was back in Maine now, man. I had lobster on 2 separate occasions, and it was amazing both times.
Holy, I've read that. I forgot. Did you try the Maine lobster roll? That's like the only reason you go to Maine.
We didn't do lobster rolls. We just got like the whole lobster and just like broke it up and ate it. because I feel like that's the real way to do it.
It is. Oh my god, that sounds so good. I'm not gonna lie.
On our second trip, Fiona actually she kind of won like the grand prize because she got a female one that had eggs inside of it.
Roe?
So yeah,
Oh.
so we tried the roe.
Caviar.
Honestly, we didn't think the roe was like that flavorful compared to like other like types of roe that you'll get like when you're getting sushi or if you're just like having caviar.
Yeah, that is fair.
It wasn't as flavorful in the lobster, but I mean it was still interesting. But yeah, like the lobsters themselves were just awesome. The second place they had, I think I actually remember sending a picture in the chat. This was a place that had the one that was like 5 pounds. It was like just a massive motherfucker of a lobster. That if you had said I want that one, that would have cost you like $90.
Fucking Christ.
You know what I still find funny? Until like fairly recently in history, lobster was considered peasant food.
That makes no
Yes.
sense to me.
Well,
It was
they're the
given to
bugs of
people
the
in
sea.
jail.
I'd actually never heard that before. That's
Yeah,
They
no.
gave it
We
to-
heard about that. There was this place where lobster was plentiful, so whenever something is plentiful,
I guess, yeah.
easy to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's also considered like not a sanitary. Fish in general was considered like a lower class food.
Are we signing off?
Yeah. Sorry. I mean,
Yeah,
Because fish is like free
because-
game and it's plentiful and easy to get, as opposed to like beef or cattle, which has to be raised and imported and specially prepared.
So many enemies.
All right. Well, we can continue this conversation once I cut the stream. But next week, again,
I'm sorry, our streamers are not interested in the culinary history.
no, it's
Only
no,
three
it's
streamers
Well, too
all
bad. We're a
over here.
package deal.
It's
For every 5 minutes of fighting, we get to talk about lobster.
it's not that. It's just like Leah's literally trying to go to bed. I'm not trying to like hold her hostage here.
And I want to say
Took a
goodnight
nap
without
already.
this.
Sleep is for the weak.
So join us.
I never see Tristan in real life. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Join us next week for the likely conclusion to the Misgivings. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, and we'll see you then. Take care.
Thanks,
Take care,
everybody. Bye.
Alexander.